Vibe blowing at the J, got the loud jumping at the bay. Everything I'm on slap. Everything I do is got the Benz jumping at the bay. Vibe blowing at my J, got the loud jumping at the bay. Everything I'm on slap.
We've been with the Brazilians. This will be the first.
They wild.
I'm innocent.
Bro, you hear that guy?
Better boss up, nigga.
What's going on, everybody? It is Coach Greg Adams back in here with another YouTube live stream. Shout out to the Coach Gang.
And that's you.
For being in here, being involved, and being active on this YouTube channel. And welcome back. Welcome back to the Wake Up Show. Part of the Free Agent Lifestyle podcast here on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel. You in here with the Bruce Wayne. This ish, the King of Kings, the King of Content, the King of Content, and the Speaker of Truth, yours truly, the Notorious One, a.k.a. Mr. Coachellini, better known as the Prognosticator, Coach Stradamus. And you're in the Desert Storm bunker with none other than EWF. That is every woman's fantasy in the whole fucking show. I'm the CEO, Niggero, of Fixes Binds LLC, the Unbinder, the undebatable, the undisputed best entertainment here on YouTube. You can call me Senor Gregorio Graybeard. The ladies love to call me Mr. Third Leg Greg.
Your third leg was just
also the man
phenomenal.
with one trabajo. That is the Mitch Slapper, the anointed one.
Acknowledge me.
The founding father of the After Pill, the junior college sociologist, the Morpheus of the Mating Matrix, the chocolatey Confucius, the Black Moses, the deliverer, also known as the man that walks in the spirit of Elijah. I'm the man with more nicknames than anyone in the game, but in case you forget those names, just call me CGA, see God Allah, and I'll be the 14-time demonetized champion of YouTube. We got a great show for you today. Someone finally admits that divorce is planned before the wedding. That's a CGA-ism. The divorce is planned before the wedding. And she's going to go on. She's pretty much going to be like, I don't even know what the problem is, which is going to bring up an interesting fact that I've been trying to make here quite a long time. All right, some of the things that we've been talking about here in this space for many, many years, you assume that women would hear it and be like, oh, I didn't realize you would expose the true nature of our ways and the true deceitful and manipulative ways we operate in the relationship marketplace. And now that you called us out on our bullshit, we're going to wither away and get on our knees and crawl back to you and say, I'm sorry for believing in feminism. Yeah, feminism. I'm sorry. Take us back. Wipe us up. All right. Take us back and make us clean and cook and be barefoot and pregnant. That's what you thought. But are they doing that? The answer is
Nope.
They're not doing that. They're doubling and tripling down. And this woman says she's going to double and triple down. Like, I don't even know why you're trying to shame women into understanding that we are entitled to half of your resources when we divorce you. Ooh-wee. Yep. You thought they was going to say, I sorry. Can I has hug? You thought that's what they was going to say. But they doubling and tripling it down. They're like, oh, okay, wait. What are these talking points? Hypergamy? Yeah, that's me. All right, yeah. Hypergamy. I owe you. Yeah.
And that's you.
Spoil me. Spoil me. Hypergamy.
New world order.
They doubling and tripling it down. All right. Y'all thought they were just going to be like, these guys figured it out. We're manipulative witches. All right. And we shouldn't be hypergamous, I guess. Oh, yes. It's the female nature 101. These women is doubling and tripling down on hypergamy or hypergamy. All right, hypergamy. They not withering away. They like, yeah, nigga, marriage is a trap. It should be. Wait till you hear that part. Another woman that says, and these are black women, by the way. Some of them are mulattoes or light skin, light bright, almost white, but we'll give it to them. Another sister that says, hey, well, listen, man, the cheat code to life is marriage. All right, we got her coming up here.
And that's you.
All right, the cheat code to life is marriage. And also Justin Bieber, $300 million divorce? $300 million divorce coming down the pike.
New
All right,
world
on
order.
February 5th, 2025. But to contribute to today's show, $ the Notorious CGA on the Cash App, Venmo, Coach Greg Adams TV. PayPal is paypal.me/Coach Greg Adams. And that is near the top of the description box on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel. And you can super chat by clicking the link on the top of the live chat on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel. And I was going to say Justin Bieber is scrambling and scraping for shit. All right. He is like, wow. I mean, apparently he was scrambling and scraping for shit with Diddy. And now he's going to be scrambling and scraping for shit with his new ex-wife, soon-to-be, Hailey Bieber. All right, man, Justin Bieber taking an L. All right, he's going to be... This bitch about to walk away with half his money. All right, half, Eddie. I want half. NGN, can you explain the origins of black guys saying pause to certain things? I think I talked about that last night. I didn't think I was going to have the time, but I got it in. Just to know. Says, still haven't gotten my $150 back from the gas pump this week. All right, that's terrible. You might need to check up on that.
Oh, the humanity.
It's all good because I have a JUCO mud shark from Iowa coming through, and she the thick time. All right.
Where the white women at?
All right, a JUCO mud shark from Iowa sounds like a snow cow coming through, or a pog. She coming through. Mr. Troll to you says, CGA, you telling the normies the Chief will win. He says, when has Costradamus missed? He says, you've seen your Raiders lose to the Chief for the last 7 years, and they'll lose to them for the next 10. Oh, I'm sorry. You must have missed the Christmas Day game. We split with the Chiefs every year. What are you talking about? Every year we split with the Chiefs, pretty much, the last few years. He says, put your money on Mahomes, and he says right here, you were rocking the YN jacket last night. Okay. The YN, that was the YN jacket? All right. I'm a YN. I'm not an old head anymore. Shout out to you, Bill Free Media Coach. The Mitches worrying about tariffs are misguided. If countries like China will stop shipping crappy products to the U.S., Americans will once again be forced to produce the majority of goods that we consume. And that would drastically improve the economy. He says, shout out to you and the Money Mindset gang. Of course, yes, you're right. All right, you're right. But we're actually going to open the show with that particular talking point right now because apparently black women are upset about this right now. They're going to blame Trump for walking around with their nappy heads. 100%. But, you know, if we are forced to make goods, we have to have good people to make goods, and we got to pay good. I don't know if we can do that, but it will improve the economy for sure. But, you know, I guess we like the cheap Chinese products, including the Ling Lings.
What kind of fuck you give
All right,
me?
shout out to our brother here. It is no government name. BH says, looking forward to more Mitch alerts. All right, will there be any Mitches today? Will the Mitches get slapped up and smacked up today? I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure they will. Somebody gonna Mitch up, mess around and Mitch up. All right, let me see if this is from today. All right, looks like these brothers are chiming in early, or is this from last night? Last night. It was from last night. All right, I knew I was tripping. I was like, these same guys just donated again. It was a sponsorship too. I was like, they sponsored yesterday. All right, what are we doing here? We got 2 people here, and the first one is Nathaniel. Nathaniel says, hey, coach, good morning to you and the coach gang. I deleted all of my dating apps yesterday. Your past stream where you examined their monetization made me realize that meeting quality people wasn't the goal of the app. Thanks to you, I slowly am removing distractions one step at a time. Thank you, coach. And I'm glad. I'm really glad that my message is resonating, even from longtime viewers. He's been a longtime viewer, but you know, when I talk about drifting and some of the things that we do, yes, I have to show people. I have to kind of walk you through it and be like, the dating marketplace is monetized. Oh, coach, you talk about play for play. I'm like, no, let's look at dating apps. The goal is to keep you on the app. The goal is not to help you meet somebody and get off. In fact, there was one app that said that's going to be their goal, Hinge. They said, our goal is to get you off the app, where the majority of the apps, they're trying to keep you on here, and they're playing a game with you, and they hide the good people behind paywalls. All right, I exposed it. All right, also delete your social media. Now, I'm a social media content creator. If you have a healthy relationship with social media, you don't have to delete it. But at the same time, if you are drifting, I would say delete your social media. All right? Stop following whores and skeezers. I mean, you know, stop following all these 304s and, you know, clean up your For You page. You know, you can clean it up. All right, I had a video I was going to show of a man telling you how to clean up your For You page. If you want your For You page to not look like a goddamn brothel, all right, you can clean it up. All right, it's going to take some effort, but if you have an unhealthy relationship, I actually, before I started doing social media, I was doing it and then I stopped, and then I was like, you know what, I need to get rid of this. And I paused accounts, I deleted the apps off my phone, and it was one of the best decisions I made. Then I became a content creator. I don't know what happens there. The Jimmy ZTT says, welcome to the CGA Personal Growth and Investment Channel. If you're smart, you'll accept the message and grow as a man. If you're a Mitch, you will be in the same place 5 years from now that you are today. Good luck and Godspeed. Shout out to the coach gang and its free agent lifestyle for life. For life. Yeah, man. Yes, dude. I mean, listen, if I get another 5 years and 10 years to do this, all right, and you're still in the same place you were when I started making content, yeah, it's your fault at that particular point. We want you to grow. It's time to boss up. Pause. Boss up. Caitlin says, for any man who wants to get married, don't do it in America. Go elsewhere. I've said it before. Women treat marriage like a joke, and society and the laws allow them to do so. Marriage in America is not worth your life. Okay.
Oh, the humanity.
It's not worth your life, and you're going to pay with your life. All of a sudden, she's going to be like, you owe me. I'm entitled to. And you're going to be like, bitch, is this you? Who are you?
And that's you.
Yeah, you're going to be like, is this the same woman I married?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
All right, let's get into the show. Doom and Gloom CGA. Doom and Gloom CGA brought to you by the... All right, we got a great show for you, man. We got Doom and Gloom, Straggle, Sniggle Theater. We got some Doom and Gloom to report. Apparently, the African-American female community is up in arms, apparently, over this issue right here. You know, Donald Trump put tariffs on all of you people. I'm putting cases on everybody, including China and Mexico and Canada. And Mexico and Canada, the latter two, folded up like a cheap suit. China, on the other hand, they standing on business. And apparently right here, so much so that the United States Postal Service is temporarily suspending accepting packages from China and Hong Kong. All right. This was reported 6 hours ago, or maybe a little bit more. You know, I had this up, so I don't know when but it was reported in the last 24 hours. It says right here, the United States Postal Service announced Tuesday night that it temporarily is suspending accepting packages sent from China and Hong Kong until further notice. The suspension is effective immediately. It says letters and flats are not included in the suspension, it is said, and the Postal Service didn't provide a reason for the suspension. It says, or say how long it would last. But earlier Tuesday, Beijing announced it would counter President Donald Trump's new 10% tariffs on Chinese goods with retaliatory tariffs of its own. China said starting next Monday, it would implement a 15% tariff on coal, liquefied natural gas products, along with the 10% tariff on crude oil, agri machinery, and large engineered car import to the United States. But Mr. Trump's tariffs increase also eliminates a duty-free exemption for low-value packages coming from China. All right, and it says, but it has faced scrutiny due to the surge in shipments, claiming the exemption in recent years, and blah. But U.S. officials pointed to the growth of Chinese-founded online retailers Shein and Temu as a key factor behind the increase, and Tuesday's halt could delay parcels from both companies from entering into the country. All right, so man, hey, listen, that ain't gonna affect me. That's gonna affect these skeezers out here, and apparently Shein and Temu. All right, TikTok fame. You know, these women be shopping on these apps. I've never bought anything off of these apps, but the TikTok shop and the Instagram shop be litty. All right, they be going crazy buying shit off of that. Now, here's the deal. The black women have responded. I mean, listen, man, they said, nah, we can't go out like that. We can't go out like that. It says right here, this sister says, I'm considering going natural. All right, she's warning black women on how tariffs could affect the prices of wigs and extensions. Oh, no. All right, here we go.
To my black women, consider going natural. Locks, curly naturals, loose naturals, whatever you want to call it. Y'all, China is already preparing for them terrorists. Y'all think wig prices is high as giraffe coochie now? Child, I was just talking to somebody over there early because I don't know if y'all know I used to sell wigs, and one of my contacts, we got really cool. They are definitely talking about marking the prices of wigs and extensions up, and I'm talking about up. So if y'all think wigs and extensions and all that stuff is expensive now, just wait. Just wait. I'm telling y'all now, stock up on y'all wigs, stock up on y'all extensions, stock up on your products that you love, because I'm telling you, they're gonna get expensive. And I'm not talking about a little bit expensive. I'm talking about a lot bit. When wigs is gonna be $600-700,
the humanity.
consider it, baby.
Oh, baby. Shout out to this sister, baby. Oh, who knew Donald Trump, the silver lining? These black women have to wear their natural hair. All right, shout out to Donald Trump. All right, I'm tired of these wigs. All right, these wigs ain't shit. All right, I'm tired of you looking like Daffy Duck with the bill turned backwards after I take and snatch that wig off. Yaga. All right, these bras got to wear their real hair. Hey, man, Donald Trump, take a bow, sir.
Look at my African-American over here. Look at him.
Hey, I'm with it.
Are you the greatest? You know what I'm talking about?
She's talking about markup $600, $700 wigs. Man, these black women are going to start listening to 50 Cent's How to Rob. All right, we need to get them goddamn, what do you call these? These eyelashes, too. Why don't we get the eyelashes on, too? Donald Trump. Are those coming from Canada? Are those Shein? I don't know where you get them from. They're in Sephora. They're in Walmart and Target, too. All right, get the eyelashes while we're at it. All right. We going to see all of these women with their hairline pushed back like Hulk Hogan. All right, I can't wait. All right, please, Donald Trump. I hope they didn't cancel it. Somebody said they canceled it already. Oh, shit, they canceled it. All right, get all of that shit. And get all of this goddamn clown paint and all of that. Donald Trump, do what you do, bruh. Donald Trump knows what he's doing. I'm going to follow his lead on this one. I'm going to follow his lead. All right, you know, wear that nappy ass hair. All right, anyway, the sisters ain't mad. They mad. All right, apparently the Democrats have responded here, and they've had a caucus or some sort of a speaker here, a group session. I don't know what this is here, but apparently this is the modern Democratic Party going forward here. The Democrats, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear what they have to say. They want a word in on my show.
Hello, Democrats. Hey, I am speaking, and I would love your attention. There is a black woman at this podium, and I deserve your attention like the 11 people who went before me. Yes, I am speaking.
What?
Good evening, Democrats. Look up here.
Oh.
Three strong black women standing before you.
Oh.
Three black women who, rather than just grabbing a chair, ran for chair.
Te quiero mucho, Papa. Gracias por todo. My name is Artie Blanco, Freddie Blanco's daughter. Vote for me for vice chair.
Look at this room, y'all. Truly take it in. This is the Democratic Party. We are our strongest when we stand together.
We are in a time in this country when our democracy and our rights are under attack. We're at a time where black and brown people, women, and other minorities are being blamed for everything that's wrong with this country.
So let's fight together for a stronger and more inclusive Democratic Party.
Wait a minute.
DNC!
Let me say something. Over the last several days, we've seen what happens when we have the wrong people in powerful places. And so today, I ask for your support in electing me as your DNC vice chair, because in a time of crisis, leadership matters.
My people are sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Oh, the humanity.
We are sick and tired of being the last one hired and the first one fired.
Hey, yo, chill,
we are
son.
sick and tired of the...
I've spent the last 15 years fighting for the American people.
Hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo.
Work to do to organize, show up, and win. And that is why I'm asking the people who have stood with me in this ride, because you know the work that I do to protect the vote.
Oh, no, the Democrats, ladies and gentlemen. The Democrat. Hey, you voting Democrat. This who you voting for. All right, good Lord. Who Nana is this? All right, she got the throwback. She looking like she in that movie with Taraji P. Henson. All right, I can never remember the name of the movie. All right, something colors. I can't remember what it is. This bitch, she looked like she back in 1955. Look at her. She got the glasses, she got the pearls. She got her damn turtleneck all the way up, no cleavage showing. Oh, she definitely grew up in the project, bitch. All right, I'm surprised. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the Democrats. All right, for you guys that are voting Democrats, you were like, Coach, I don't care about the Democrats or the Republicans. The Republicans suck too. Yes, they do. The Republicans wasn't shit until Donald Trump got up in here the last 20 years. All right, so I'm not a Republican, but look at the Democrats though, man. They look absolutely crazy, trifling. The Democrats looking down bad right now, man. And if y'all mammy ass niggas come up here telling me to try to vote for the Democrats, well, a Democrat to vote for the Democrats is a vote for white supremacy. Look at this right here.
Oh, the humanity.
Hidden Figures is the name of it. What is this, bruh? Hey, man, what is this right here?
Wait a minute.
Hidden Figures.
Who are you?
All right, what is this? What is this, man? What part of the game is this?
What the hell? Oh, my God. No way.
Look at that, man. What is she wearing? Or he? I don't even know what that is. Hairline pushed back like Hulkamania. And this girl's, I tell you, baby, let me tell you, baby. They all gonna be looking like this if Donald Trump keep that tariffs on China and Shein and Temu. All right, and these wigs and weaves. What is going on with that hairline?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
All right, yep, not a man in the house. Where the men at? All right, men don't want to be with the Democrats. All right, it's a feminist organization. All right, goodness. All right, and an update. This is from a few days ago, about a week ago. You know, I hold on to clips sometimes. All right, they don't make the main show. They just get pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. But last week, this woman may have put out some real news or some fake news. And she says the FBI is arresting those who took PPP loans fraudulently. All right, yeah. Okay, listen. Don't say I didn't warn you. In 2020, what did I tell you? Don't take the PPP. Don't take it. The only reason you would take it is if you have a legit business, which none of you guys had. Y'all made 12 LLCs, and you guys were one of 10 employees. Okay, and y'all really fucked up y'all lives because they said the FBI's coming. So I told you in 2020, I'm not taking the PPP. All right, but you guys taking the PPP, and this Muskrat is going to tell us what's happening here.
Just wanted to give a PSA to let you know that the FBI is going to be coming after anyone who took PPP loans and did not have a business. They are investigating. Back when COVID happened, all they basically asked for was a certification that you had a business and that you needed the money. And the people who took it, if they do not have a legit business and they are going back in the records to check, I would expect something to come down. They have issued thousands of warrants. So just be aware, if you took a PPP loan and you have a legit business and you use the money the way that it was intended, then you are safe. But if you did not have a business and you took advantage and took out a PPP loan, you best be on watch because they're coming.
Oh.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Hey. Follow the nose. It always knows. I told y'all in 2020, if you guys, man, that seemed like so long ago, but it seemed like yesterday. I've been sitting my ass in this chair for over 6-7 years at this point. All right, 8 years. I told you in 2020, do not take the PPP loan unless you have a legit business. I was like, don't do it. They're going to go back years later, and they was like, oh, they didn't come yet. All right, they didn't get me yet. And then y'all watched a couple people get popped. All right, and you were like, all right. And then you were like, the Republicans took out PPP loan. They're not going to get arrested. All right, they had probably a legit business or an illegitimate business. You, on the other hand, did not have a business, or you fraudulently said you had a business. I said, do not take the PPP loan. They're going to come back 10 years later, and they're going to come back with the receipts, and you won't have shit. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to be cooked, all right, on this, if this is in fact true, of her saying this right now. And I know it's going to be true. I don't know if it's true what she's reporting. It could be fake news. But I said, he says, my beard was black when I warned y'all. I was like, do not take that shit. It's a loan. I was like, well, no, that what they were saying was it's like a grant, but it's going to function as a loan. All right. And I was like, no, dude, that's so much trickeration. Don't need no trickeration, holleration. I was like, do not take that. They're going to start wrapping folks up, processing them, fingerworks, breaking big rocks into little rocks. Shout out to ABL. And it's going to be bad news for a lot of people, man. Yes, y'all better be shaking in your boots. That's Doom and Gloom CGA. Doom and Gloom CGA, man. Woo! All those people that was flossy, I know y'all was like, Coach, I know you took a PPP loan because you bought a Porsche right afterwards. I ain't do it. I'm letting you know, Ninja, that was hard-earned money. I earned all that. All right, so don't blame me. Y'all just like that. Yeah, you started coming up after the. No, not me. Shout out to our brother, and it is no government name, says my baby mama terrorist came out of nowhere after finding out that she owes me $25,000 in child support. She opened the case, then left my daughter for years and came back after finding out that she has to pay. Thoughts? My daughter is almost 13 now, and my baby mama terrorist left when she was 6. Oh, my goodness. All right, so she done came on back. And look, do not let off the gas. All right, put that bitch in jail. All right, because she would do the same if it were you. $25K, and she up Schitt's Creek. I guarantee you she ain't got no driver's license or no passport. All right, so please do not let off of her. She left you guys high and dry. Now she's coming back trying to patch it up. And so, well, do not take her off that child support. That's my advice. That's my thoughts. Keep her on that child support. Okay, because these women do that to y'all and they don't care, bruh. Oh, but that's the baby's mom. Put her ass in jail. All right, for that shit. That's what I'm going to tell you. And anybody that say he should take her off, nah, man, you don't take the guys off of child support when they about to go to jail and lose their job. Throw that bitch in jail. Okay, do not take her off that child support. Do not listen to her. Maybe I want to work it out. Let's work it out, baby. Let's move in together. Let's make it work for the kids. Let's make it last. No, no, no. Put that contempt of court on her ass and throw her ass in jail. All right? Strike first. All right? Cobra Kai. No mercy. And she ain't got the money either. She ain't going to pay you the money. All right? This bitch's life about to get ruined. But they ruin men's life like this all the time, man. I'm going to tell you. This woman going to sell a lot of pussy out here.
I got the pussy for the money. If you got the money for the pussy.
She going to be selling a lot of punani. She going to be out here selling pussy. She going to be like this right here. She going to be like.
When I start selling pussy, I don't want to hear it. When I start selling pussy, I don't want to hear nobody say shit. When you see me on the corner, bitch, mind your business.
They'll pay attention when the laws start applying to them. Yep, sweep the leg. All right, they'll start paying attention when the laws go against them, because I've been one that said this. I've been saying this for a while. I said the laws don't favor men in divorce, but what you guys don't know is the laws don't favor the breadwinner, okay? When women are in the same position, they get fucked over too. And I said the laws will change when enough women start getting screwed over. They will march down to the family court. And the reality is a lot of women that are getting married, they probably make more money. They have more than many men. So this is why they're still practicing hypergamy. Like, we ain't dumb. We're not going to marry men with less than us. Okay, but all of these partnerships, a lot of these women getting into these partnership marriages, the man is not going to have anything to give this woman in a divorce. All right, more than likely, she might owe the guy. All right, I have a relative that just finished their divorce. The woman owes him child support. All right, both of them are a supporter of my show, so shout out to both of them. But yep, a relative just got divorced, and after they went through all the finances, she owes him child support. And they're both employed. I'm like, shit. So the reality is the marital laws don't favor the breadwinner, but most women marry up. Very few men marry down. I mean, very few men marry up. Women typically marry up. Most men marry down. All right. And most men that try to marry up inevitably fail. All right. They don't get the bag. You haven't heard many men just coming out getting the bag. There are some exceptions. Those are exceptions that prove the rule. But yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Mr. Inquisitive says, top of the morning to you, CGA. This just happened. Take a look at this. It's Krishan Rock DNA test. All right. I don't know what this is. Thing is, I'm doing my show. It's not supposed to be checking out videos. All right, so I'll check that out. I'll set that to the side. Appreciate that right there. Apparently, some ghetto shit is going on. Thank you for sharing that. Much, much appreciated. As Tupac said, you are appreciated. All right, you are appreciated. All right, let me see here. I think I got a couple more brothers in the building. Let me see. Okay, hold on for a second. I gotta go backwards. Bear with me for a second. Okay, we got KP in the building. He says, Coach, why do us men seek to submit ourselves to the system like Esther Vilar says? Even though we are the most free, is meaning in life that powerful? Love favorite Gen Z. Yes, it is. Yes. Meaning of life is very powerful. In fact, many of the great philosophers pondered that very question. What is the meaning of life? And we come up with many of them. Family, legacy, right? Childbirth. And these things have allowed us to produce society. And then people can throw in love. What is the meaning of life? Love is the answer, right? We hear these things. But why is doom and gloom still up here? All right, doom and gloom is over. But yes, the meaning of life, a lot of people look for intimacy and partnership and love. I'm going to play a video of a woman essentially saying this. And to be fair, there's a lot to be said for that. But also, there's a lot to be said for men still you putting yourself in a bad position long term. Okay, because of how the system is. So is the system preying on men who are trying to ponder the meaning of life. It's a system preying on men who just want in-house pussy, right? You want legacy and in-house pussy. Does the system now say, okay, you got to pay the price for that? You got to pay the price for that. So who's the predator here? Is it the woman? Is it the man? Is it the system? We always tell you the system is set up against you from the rip. And I say divorce is planned before the wedding. But men are still like, yeah, but coach, all right, I need a girl who's mine, all mine. I need a girl in my life. You know, and most of these guys, man, I'm going to tell you, man, love is powerful. I'm not a big believer in love. I've never really been a big believer in love, but I've experienced it. And I've experienced any heartbreak every now and then. Okay. But I've also been mostly pragmatic. All right. I have spidey senses. I can see bullshit coming a mile away. And I knew what I was risking getting into my marriage that ended in the divorce. So I knew what was up. But, you know, sometimes you take the risk for the greater good of whatever it is, your legacy, your children, your family. You take the risk. Unfortunately, most men are like that as well. They look at it and say, love is powerful. If this is it, please let me know. All right. So, yes, love is a powerful thing. And yes, a lot of men, even young men who watch me, it's like, what about love, though? All right. I want to feel that love. I want that struggle love, that ghetto love, that jungle love. Yeah. Oreo. All right. They just want that jungle love. So it is a powerful draw, and it is nature's trick. It is nature's trick. Directly after copulation, the devil's laughter can be heard. Okay, so yes, all of these philosophers that really come up with it, and it's the OGs, is the men that experience this shit and realize, boy, what a farce. Mother Nature just played a complete trick on us to get us to procreate. It is a powerful thing. The dopamine, the norepinephrine, the epinephrine, and the oxytocin. All right, all of these chemicals in your brain. It's like eating a bowl of chocolate. Same thing as love. All right, we just want to be accepted. Yeah, but gigolos get lonely too. I guess you heard of my reputation. Hey, gigolos get lonely too. Yes, indeed. All I need is copulation. All right. All right. Yeah, that's what it is. They just want love. They want to be loved and accepted, and unconditional love. Unconditional love. It's the power of love. It's really pussy, to be honest with you. It's really about the punani. Let's just call a spade a spade. It's not love, it's punani. It's the penis fly trap. You know what I mean? We get that penis fly trap. We're like stupid animals. We keep going into the vagina like, all right, this will be different. All right, anyway. All right, here we go. Let's get back to this part of the show. It is Straggle and Sniggle Theater.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
Straggle and Sniggle Theater. All right, we'll get the other banner up. Also religion. We gotta talk about religion's part in this particular finesse as well. But Straggle and Sniggle Theater, let's get to the Straggles and the Sniggles. We have a beautiful Angel Reese, better than looking than Angel Reese Straggle here. Shout out to Zoe. Her name is Miss Zoe J. I'm going to go over there and follow her too. She got the Jordan jersey on backwards like crisscross. She says, guys, can you please explain this? All right, Angel Reese, let's hear what you got to say here. All right. Oh, we can't hear you, Angel Reese. So we're going to go ahead and refresh the screen. Now I'm going to see what you're talking about. All right, here we go right here.
Why do all men do this? They could have like the most amazing weekend. I mean, they can meet the president of the United States. They can get a brand new car. They can be on their dream vacation. And then you go to their Instagram and it's like one picture of him and his dog. Like, what? Like, are you hiding something, or you just don't want people to know what you're doing? Someone please explain this to me. Hey, why do all men do this? They could.
All men? All right. Not all men. I be showing my life off, and niggas be like, Coach, man, you're bragging. Real men don't brag. All right. But, well, the reason why we don't do this is because we're not women. All right. We're not women. And number one, number two, we paid for the shit that we ain't showing off. All right. The shit you showing off, you more likely did not pay for it. Your sugar daddy did, or some nigga. All right. So you're showing the world what men did for you. All right. That is basically going to elevate your sexual marketplace value and is going to make your other women compadres jealous. So we look at it as like, should we make these niggas jealous today? I think not. All right. All right, but you guys want to make your hoe friends jealous, and you want to go ahead and show this is what a man did for me. So when he buys you flowers, you got to go right to the internet. All right, he buys you some Victoria's Secret panties, got to go ahead and show it. He takes your ass to Island Hop in Greece. All right, you got to show it. He takes you to dinner, got to show it, because that does allow and show other people, men and women, all of your friends and family. Look at what this man did for me. Right? You're doing that. That's what you're doing. You get that little validation. So here it is right there. They got to show it and make their whole friends jealous. Look, he sent me flowers and he fed me chocolate bears and candy and teddy bears and Teddy Ruxpins and shit like this. All right? You got to show it. Get your little validation. I'm so big and I'm in the world out here. Look at me. Look at me.
I've flown myself to Paris. I've done Greece. I've island hopped. I've done all of that.
Look at me. All right? I'm out here. Remember that one dude got the one dude, he was a cartel guy, and his bitch got him arrested because she could not stay off the ground. He then left Interpol, the America's Most Wanted, the FBI, all of that shit. Nobody could get him. He running a cartel. He bringing in millions and millions of dollars of coca. All right. He goes on one vacation and his bitch get him locked up. All right. His bitch get him locked up. All right. That's why, ladies, we can do shit and not have to post it on the gram. You know, we're just different with social media. Now, for me, I'm a content creator, so I tend to use that as a tax write-off. All right. This is my business and it's my brand. All right, but of course, this is if I had no business, I probably wouldn't be out here like that, because we know that it really doesn't do anything us any good, because only women are going to look at it and be like, oh, what is he doing? Oh, y'all nosy asses. Y'all nosy asses. But what happens is men don't really make it. Men don't take men doing that and be like, oh, he's better. Okay? It's like, oh, he's a cool guy. Okay, men don't need to do it, but women go through men's social media. Oh, what's his Snapchat score? And he don't got no Instagram followers. And how come he didn't post this and that? You saw him live it. You saw him live it. All right, why do you need to post it? He actually enjoyed it, instead of you. Every time you did something, you got to put your fucking camera up. Bitches be like, all right, they be like, oh, wow, yeah, enjoying the shit like this. You ever see people, man, they be taking selfies in the picture in the thing, and it'd be a woman, she got the pose and the clothes on, and she like this. All right, looking in the mirror, taking a snapshot. I'm like, bitch, the camera in your face. Like, I can't even see your face in the camera. They be like this. Click. Generation Xers and boomers be like this. All right, they be putting an iPad up. Hold on, do I have an iPad? All right, this is how Gen X and boomers take pictures right here. This is how Gen X and boomers take pictures. They be like, they be like this in the mirror, like, snap. Gen X and boomers on dating apps be like this. Here's a selfie of me right here in the bathroom. Big ass iPad in the right. Like, bitch, your whole photo blocked with a fucking iPad. Who takes a picture with an iPad? Who takes a picture with an iPad? Like, like, who takes a picture with an iPad? Yo, that's a loser, man. Bro, you don't got a phone camera, nothing. You don't got a disposable. You gonna take a picture with an iPad? Fucking loser, Jesus. All right, goodness. All right, anyway, how did I get on that? Because we're talking about Straggle and Sniggle. All right, anyway, we got our brother here. It's Rene Vaca in the building. All right, he's a comedian, and he's a Mexican comedian. Shout out to him, or he's a Latino. I don't know what it is. New world order. All right, here we go right here. Rene has this, says, we got the pictures. He be going in on women, Rene Vaca. He be going in on black folks, too. All right, but it says right here, why are you single, ma'am?
Why are you single, ma'am? The dating world is crazy right now.
Well, men ain't shit. And what are you? Huh? You're the shit. That's why it smells in here. It smells like shit. What makes a woman the shit? What makes a bad bitch?
Moral values.
Moral values. So you never sucked a dick the first night you met the dude? You never fucked the first night you met? You never had a one-night stand? Shut your moral value dumb ass up, bitch. See how bitches they talk, man? Talk. It's after they suck the dick, like, you know what? I'm no more. I'm a bad bitch now. We got the pictures, bitch. Don't worry.
Oh my goodness. Hey.
Gotcha, bitch.
Hey, I love that right there. Look, they sniggling.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, got you. All right, got you. I'm a bad bitch now. Oh my goodness. We seen you out here in these streets. Hey.
In these streets.
All right, we seen you out here in these streets. All right, they be 35. I'm a bad bitch. 40, 42. After they done been ran through and all that. He like, man, nah, don't, nah. All right, what makes you think you the shit? All right, men ain't shit, but we're the shit. Why? Esma? Did he call her Esmeralda? All right, and you see how this one quickly passed that buck. She was ready to talk shit, but then she was like, yep, I ain't shit out here either.
In these streets.
All right, yeah, we saw it. We saw y'all skeezing. This is the thing I've been telling y'all guys, man. Wait till y'all grow older, because y'all 20-year-olds still idealistic. You still on theory. Wait till you grow older, and you're going to see the shit show. And really about age 35 and up, you're going to see the same skeezers come in here and repackage themselves and then really target you and act like you didn't see shit. Like, I saw you out here being a skeezer. She'd be like, what? No, you didn't. You've been a skeezer on Facebook as long as I know you. All right. She would look you dead in the eye and be like, well, I was young then. And then what she gonna do? This is what she gonna do next. She gonna hit you with this. She gonna hit you with the Men in Black, the flashy thing like this. Look into this. And then she gonna hit you with the flashy thing. And then you'll be like, oh, you're a beautiful queen. You're a beautiful woman. You're the Mother Earth. Black women is God. All right, you're gonna flip out. All right. And then that's how they get your ass. At the end of the day, they put the flashy thing on your ass.
Gotcha, bitch.
Well, I guess you really do love me. All right, I suppose. Uh-huh. That's what they'll do. All right, so Renee Vaca there. All right, we got a husband here. He got in trouble with his wife. This is a skit, but nonetheless, they're at the University of Utah. All right, and they got the tiny, teeny, tiny, petite time white girl cheerleaders.
Where the white women at?
I love me some delicious white women. All right, we got delicious white women on the stage. Here we go.
Hey, where the white women at?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, that didn't work out for him. Okay, yeah, I would have got caught looking too because I love me some delicious white women cheerleaders. I'm going to tell you that.
Hey, where are the white women at?
All right, I'm going to tell you right there, but uh-oh. Yeah, he not going to be able to go home. Oh, no. Merp, all right? No gordita punani for you, all right? Yes, indeed. The gordita, the torta wife is not happy. She's... happy. Oh no. All right, sir. Yep. I don't know, man. She already just had a baby too. No gordita punani, no tortas for you. No torta wife for you.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh man, and that's not the look you want from your wife. I'm gonna tell you that. All right, you definitely are the that's you guy.
And that's you.
All right, here we go. And you look how she looking like Merp. She didn't even do her hair or nothing. All right, this is a mess right here. But go back to them white women. Oh, she pissed. All right, look at what we got here.
Where the white women at?
Delicious treats. Delicious white women. Look at them white women right there.
Hey, where are the white women at?
That's what he said. And this a whole nigga out there with balding. All right. Uh-oh. Yes, that ain't going to work, sir. All right. Selena Gomez ain't happy. Him going to sleep on the couch. He's sleeping on the couch. You're going to have to get her drunk. All right. You're going to have to get her drunk. Get the Casamigos out. Get her drunk so you can get that fupa print out there. All right. Straggle and Sniggle Theater, we have an assisted living nurse. It's a male nurse. Shout out to all our male nurses out here. All right. And shout out to all the male nurses in the Ben Stiller movie, Meet the Fockers, the male nurse. This male nurse works in an assisted living facility. And apparently he deals with a lot of sexual harassment. And he had to get it on video here. And we'd see also why brothers be down bad out here. This is an example of why men are the catfish of the dating marketplace. So this guy turns his phone on. He's being sexually harassed. Let's hear the video.
I didn't hear you. Say it again.
I didn't want anybody else to tell you you're handsome but me.
All right.
I said if they did, I would have to.
Uh-oh, no, we don't want you beating up nobody.
Oh, that's not beating them up. That's removing them.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're going to get rid of them.
Wow.
All right. Well, they better not tell me I'm handsome then.
You know it.
I know.
You know I wouldn't hurt a kitty cat.
I know.
Oh.
But it might go after a big man.
Okay.
Oh.
You have such a handsome face, you know it?
Well, thank you.
I like the rest of your body, too.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Some days I pray, Lord, let him drop his drawers.
Oh.
The humanity.
Who mama is that? Who nana is that? She about to die in 0.82 years. 0.2 years. And Nana is a nasty girl.
I am a nasty woman.
Nana want to put hands on knees. All right. She want to bend his ass over and he be doing the bending. All right. Damn, Nana. She says, hey, man, I tell you, man, your granny was a damn flapper. These hoes has never been innocent out here. They all got dirty minds out here. Nana, and look at this ninja right here. Duke shooter ass ninja. Wow, Nana.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Some days I pray, Lord, let him drop his drawers.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, the humanity.
Wowzers.
To wrap you in my warm embrace.
Oh, man.
And I make it last forever, babe. I catch a glimpse of heaven when you let me wrap you in.
All right.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
All right. Old white women be like, hey, when their fathers die, it's game on, man. And plus they get over 50, they love black men after that. They like, I want one now. They brothers are all old and they don't care. Fuck it. Get who you want out here. All right. These girls is nasty. You just pray every day that he does what? You nasty summer. Shout out to our brother Bernie Mac. All right, starving on this ninja right here. And you can't tell he a Duke shooter. You can't tell he a Duke shooter. Nana, and look at this Just for Men beard. All right, what is going on? That's reckless. Is that Atlanta? All right, here we go. These women been skeezing since the beginning of time, man. I'm going to tell you, man, the oldest profession is skeezers since the beginning of time.
Wow.
All right. Well, they better not tell me I'm handsome then.
You know it.
I know.
You know I wouldn't hurt a kitty cat.
I know.
Kitty cat? Oh, no, what?
Did you eat that cat?
Oh, my.
But it might go after a big man.
Oh, okay. A big man? A big man, Nana?
Hey, yo, chill.
She's a nasty girl.
Hey,
She like, oh, don't play with me. Don't think I'm playing. I'll take these dentures out and hit you with the gummy.
Has such a handsome face, you know it?
Well, thank you.
I like the rest of your body, too.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir. Hey, if he wasn't gay, he would be bending Granny over. I know you niggas. I know you niggas. All right? Granny like this, y'all gonna be like. And you gonna pull them goddamn Depends drawers down, and she done pissed her Depends, and you gonna go in. Ninjas would go in. Now this guy, he a pooter intruder, so he ain't gonna go in. But if you ninjas was working in this facility and Granny was like, all right, I like your body, All right. It seems like you're ready. Seems like you're ready. All right. She pulling a R. Kelly. She going to piss on you. She definitely going to piss on you. And while you in there, she definitely going to piss on him. All right. And he going to like it too.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Some days I pray, Lord, let him drop his drawers.
Oh.
Oh, the humanity.
Nana, Jesus.
Wrap you in my warm embrace.
Ooh-wee. And yeah, when she pee on you, it's going to be warm. All right. It's going to be a warm piss too. Boy, I tell you, this woman is nasty. She been a nasty girl. She been a nasty girl.
I am a nasty woman.
Hey, what happens to women when they get older? They give zero fucks. Men too, but women don't care. They'll throw that old nasty old soggy ass Sogmeister Punani on you. And ninjas will get it too. Ninjas will go in there, man. Don't tell me y'all ninjas will be like, all right, Nana, I'm going to give you your nightcap. I'm going to bring you some milk and cookies. I'm going to come in there and I'm going to beat that kitty up. All right, you know you nasty ninjas is like that. That's Straggle and Sniggle Theater.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
Oh, man. Sorry, my bad. All right. All right, what do we got here? We got nastiness.
Oh, that's nasty.
Nasty Nana is in the building. All right, coming up next, we got It's an Evil World We Live In. And is it time? Yeah, we got some other shit going on here. We got to do some business, though. Let's take care of some business. Let's take care of some business, which is the support and the message building forward. Shout out to LT Jr. Shout out CGA. You mentioned that women are generally praised if they can take care of themselves, while men are always and only respected if they can take care of their family and others. What percentage of women do you think understand family financial planning, child care, retirement, insurance, and cars, etc.? Of the American women that I think understand it and practice it, I would say 15% of women understand it and practice it. Man, there's been some women that I've learned some financial gain from. But, you know, these are different type of women now. These aren't the same type of women that you see out here. But there are about 15% of women that do well. Like a woman showed and demonstrated to me about the practice of long-term care and long-term care insurance. She talked about it. She saved for her father's and mother's long-term care. She socked away money. Now, the reason why she was able to do it, well, you know, there's a lot of reasons why she was able to do it, but she was able to do it, right? So she put it in practice and implemented it. She did marry well, all right? Her second husband was a good, you know, financial guy, and that allowed her to be able to save that money and not live off of it. So she did start her career. She saved that money and was able to take care of her mother and father until they died, all right? And that was a big lesson for me to see her be able to practice and implement that. But the majority of women don't. All right, 15% is what I would put it at. There's some people that know and what to do, and they're taking care of it. Like particularly if a woman owns an insurance company, she might know about it and put it in work. Okay. But yeah, that's the reality of it. Most women, the data will show you, most women are completely unprepared. They're unprepared for any of these events coming forward. Their own retirement, they're unprepared. And they're unprepared about the reality of the cost of these things. I'm always trying to educate you guys on blue chips. We better wake up, all right? It's, you know, all of this work-life balance and you a grifter and, you know, you need the money. Like, yeah, we need every goddamn dime that we earn. We need all of it, and we need more of it, all right? The thing about it is we need more of it. So never let people guilt you out of supporting yourself and planning for your future. But the majority of women have no clue. And thus, this is why when they praise themselves for taking care of themselves, to me, I always say that's the bare minimum. You're bragging about taking care of yourself. I pay my own bills, all right? I pay my own car note. I pay my own rent, and you probably can't even afford that, all right? That's a stretch for you. So that is for men, that would be the bare minimum. If a man jumped on there and I take care of myself, all right? I pay my own rent. I pay my own car note. Nobody would praise him for that. Nobody would praise that man for that. Nobody would be like, man, congratulations for taking care of yourself. Men are praised on supporting others. Men are praised on supporting others. So this is why you see why women do run into definitely a financial bind later in life. Typically around 35. Then they're going to have to figure out, talk about how to sell some pussy, or they want to try to marry someone or convince you to marry. All right, because they run into these problems later in life, and it becomes quite the burden on society. And it's not just women, it's men too. It's you Mitch asking them to sue. Taking these people to minimalize, and they don't need more money, and you can live off $3,000 a month. You're going to get fucked up. I'm going to tell you, you're going to get got out here. Okay? Tough reality of the American reality. What do I show you, man? You're going to need millions of dollars. You're going to need a couple mil to retire. Right? Like, you're going to need a couple mil. No, you don't need a couple mil. I lived off $3,000 a month and I'm good. Okay, what happens when you get sick? Hospital bills do not play. They don't play about that hospital bill. What happens if you make $3,000 a month, but you smoke weed and you drink alcohol all day and your kidney and liver fucking go out? Because it's going to go out. One thing about this, because there's not that much support, so I can riff. Men and women, your life does catch up to you. All that coca, the parties, the weekends, the staying out late, the drugs, the spliffs, all of that catches up to you fast. All right? The eating Cheetos and Doritos, and you got a big fat belly. And life has a way of just keeping a receipt on your ass. Okay? They will keep a receipt on you. They'll be like, okay, go ahead in your 20s. Go ahead, bro. Stay up late. Don't get no sleep. Fuck it. Don't work either. You know what I mean? Work half-assed. All right? Wait for reparations and shit. Why don't you? Just smoke out. Smoking me out. Smoking out. All right, smoke out, nigga. Go ahead. Drink up. Drink, 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 drink up, motherfucker. And then as soon as you talk like 45-year-old, these niggas be limping over, need a liver transplant, need a kidney. They wake up, can't move in the morning, joints all fucked up. Right? It pays you back fast. All right, it comes back. They just got bags under their eyes, dark circles, lips all black. Man, it catches up quick. All right, and it's like somewhat overnight. It be good and good. Y'all be all right, having a party, just smoking, drinking. Somebody said Irv Gotti about to die. Irv Gotti about to die. All right, and I don't know why he's about to die, but I did see that early. All right, he had a stroke. All right, yeah. He suffered another stroke. Yeah, so he's on life support right now. How old is Irv Gotti? He is 54. That's the age, bro. That's the age, 54. And unfortunately for brothers, that shit catch up quick, bro. And when it catches up at 54, you look like a 70-year-old. You see these niggas, man, dude, they be looking old and they are 54. I'm 49. And I didn't do drugs. All right. I am drugs. I was drugs enough. You know, y'all got motherfucking bunions on your feet. You got the gout. Knees done went out. You didn't get physical therapy on your knees. It's wild, brother. So look, we talk about women all the time, but I think for men, women's health is one thing. But with men, you guys don't realize that life catches up to you quick. All right, then it catches up rough. When you 45, nigga be looking 60. They be 55 looking 70, walking like they 80. Right? It's crazy. It is crazy. So you better take care of yourself, man. People don't be like, it ain't hurting me. It ain't good. There's no side effects. Keep doing it. Keep doing it, man. It's wild, bro. So take care of yourself, and your health is where men lose out, and especially black men. Black men are the biggest victims of this one. They're victims of their own lifestyle. All right. Eating chitlins and pork rinds and shit. All right. Fat, diabetes, high blood pressure, hypertension. All right. You got diabetes. And then telling me you can smoke out. It ain't hurting me. It ain't hurting me. There's no side effects. It's going to catch up quick, bruh. And let me tell you, just as a man about to hit 50, it's hard to get back into it. It's hard to get back into it. So, you know, you might have been an athlete when you were in your 20s and you took your 30s off and sat around and got fat. It's hard to get back into it. In fact, I tweeted also, fit people don't inspire me. Fat people inspire me. When I look at fat people, I go, I don't want to be that. Because I'm a little bit overweight now, and I'm like, this shit is miserable. All right, I can't imagine being fat. You know what I mean? And going, shit, I can't do nothing about this. Eating fried chicken, all that fried food, man, it catches up to you. So, look, take care of your wealth. We can talk about women all they want. The finance is going to catch up to them. But you brothers, all right, all these things that you're doing in your 20s and 30s that you don't see effect. I don't see no effect. I don't see nothing wrong. It'll catch up to you, trust me. I see it all the time. You got to remember, this is my age group. I see the women in my age group and the men. It's bad at 50. This is why I talk so much shit. I'll be like, I'm every woman's fantasy. Because I know if you took all men my age and lined us up, I'm in the top 5% of males. Weight-wise, health-wise, knock on wood, financially, all right, attractiveness. And the young women will tell you, all right, they'll be like, damn, you ain't that bad looking. I ain't that bad looking. I ain't all fucked up. I'm not overweight, severely overweight. I'm overweight for myself. I've never been this big. All right, but I'm still in good shape compared to most men my age. And wait till I turn 50. I'm in the top 5% of 50. Line up every 50-year-old, no matter the race. All right, line them up. And here's another thing. These 50-year-olds be on TRT and steroids. All right, in the suburban communities, they be on TRT and steroids. So for me, I look at 50-year-old men, I'm in the top 5% for shiggity. All right, there ain't no way. I'm a motherfucking elite 49-year-old, 100%. And I'm going to be a leader coming up. Yeah, man, take care of your health. And ladies, take care of your finances and your punani. All right, you're going to need that punani out here with that old lady. Shout out to Shot X. He says, wait, coach. Black men have been telling black women to go natural for the longest, and they said no. He says it took Trump tariffs for them to want to go back to naturals. To y'all pro-blacks, these women do not belong to us. Take notes. Need to take notes. Trump tariffs got these women going back to the natural. The natural. And you guys know, once a woman goes back to natural, she is giving up all life. All right? She's giving up. All right? These sisters. And plus, you know, I got to remember, I got a lot of family members and shit. I got a lot of cousins and all this stuff. I'm going to tell you what going natural means. It means she's giving up. All right, what is this? She's giving up. All right, soon as she started talking about getting sister locks and going natural and pulling all her goddamn weave out, this is normally around early 30s, maybe mid 30s. They'd be like, I'm going to go get some sister locks. I'm going to get some locks. I'm going to go natural. She stopped putting chemicals in her hair, and she stopped getting the fried dye laid to the side, and she stopped putting wigs on. She's given up all hope in finding a man. Every single last hope. All right, that's it for her. She like, let's pack it in. She trying to save money. And get her retirement up. She started thinking about her 401k. Perhaps I might put in and dip into that 401k. All right. And then they hairline be back here like this here. And they be like, my black brother, I love you. I will never try to hurt you. All right. Soon as they talk about going natural, they've given up on dating, relationships, and a possibility of marriage. They pack that shit in. All right. All hope is gone. All right. She's like, well, I done fucked it up. I don't got much left to stand on. No more fucking long hair for me. All right. No more shoulder length and hair weave past my shit back here. All right. It's done. All right. I'm going to put in my natural shit. She started doing this. Let me see what I can do with this here. See what I can do with this shit here. All right. Yeah. All right. Where we at, sisters? I love you. All right. There was a sister in here said she done went natural. She done went quiet on me, too. All right. Anyway. Am I lying? I'm not lying, man. They started doing that shit. All right, listening to India Irie. And listening to India Irie. He says, I have 3 sisters. Very true. They let the gray grow in. They just be like, I can't no more. All right, sisters be spending $2,000 a month on their hair. All right, it's an expensive thing. All right, so they got to get the juices and berries and all of that shit. All right, anyway, enough about that. Let me get on with this part of the show. Let's see here. What do we got? Less than 2,000 people. Do me a favor. Hit the like button. Just give me the likes. Don't press the scroll. Mugga. All right. I'm going to sing the song until y'all hit the like button. All right. White girls do it too. Because what white girls, I mean, look, I'll even it out. White girls have this problem too. All right. Asian women don't have this problem too much until they're 60. But white girls have this problem, particularly with bleaching their hair, and they also have this problem with tanning. So when they're in their 20s, they be tanning. Everybody be like, I don't know why you tanning. You're going to get skin cancer. White girls be like, I don't give a fuck. All right, I'm just trying to look good and not like a goddamn pale moon out here. And then white girls be bleaching their hair and putting colors and all that shit in there. And then their hair dyes and get fried out. And then by the time they're 40, it look like she looked like a straw man out there. All her hair all standing out like this is all fried out. It was all luscious, and she had them goddamn Goldilocks curls when she was 22. All right, now her shit fried out. All that damn cut and color and peroxide and extensions. They get the same thing too. And then guess what? They get skin cancer. Now they got what? They go to a doctor, and they be 32 years old, and they be like, looks like you got skin cancer. We got to do a whole stripping down of your sitting out of the sun. I wish they all could be California girls. They be sitting out in the sun and shit. Y'all ain't built for the sun. Yo, stop being out there in the sun. White folks, get out the sun. You don't have that much melanin. Your melanin is not adequate. You're not supposed to be in the sun. You're supposed to be in the caves and hills of Europe and shit, out there yodeling. Yodelay, hee-hoo. Yodel, 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 yodelay, hee-hoo. Y'all supposed to be out there yodeling and shit. Putting the girls in the fucking nice, Pollyanna braids and shit. I love that shit. Y'all supposed to be in cold shit. I ain't supposed to be out there in Jamaica sunbathing, catching cancer. All right, then y'all 35 and y'all chest all orange and shit. I got to look at you after you done stop sunbathing. You got an orange-ass chest and shit. All right, I unpack all that shit. I see big white titties and an orange chest. All right, what the fuck is this? What am I looking at? This weather-beaten broad. Right, anytime you get a goddamn liver spot or a dark spot on your skin, you got to go run to the doctor.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Wrong sound effect. All right. Take your ass back to the cold shit. Get out there in Minnesota and Wisconsin. All right. Get out there in Canada. Get out there in Montreal, Quebec, Toronto. Take your ass. Take your ass way back up in there. You ain't supposed to be going on vacation sitting out in the sun. All right. Come back. Your chest all orange, titties all white. Then you got your feet white, but your legs all tan. Like, what's going on? This is crazy. You don't even look tan. You're orange now. They be putting shit all on their lotion tanner and shit. They don't even be looking like themselves. They be looking like a oompa loompa. That's not tan. That's orange. All right, but it's not. That's neither here nor there. All right, anyway. Ooh-wee. You see what they do to themselves. They do it to themselves. Health is wealth. All right, enough about this. Hit the like button. Just give me the like. Don't pass the scroll. Mugga, 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 mullo. All right, I gotta sing the song because I don't have it. I don't have the like button. 1,000 likes. It's the evil world we live in. It's coming up next. All right, here we do it right here. We might speed through this show. This might be a short show.
It's an evil world we live in.
All right, here we go right here. We got, it's the evil world we live in. Apparently, I don't know if this is real or not, but I don't know, man. This is crazy. Posted on X. This is a point of view. Your teenage daughter sends a text message asking you to make her boyfriend more food. All right. I cannot wait to see this shit. You could tell this some ghetto shit. All right, but let's go ahead and play the video.
Amaria, get your ass up and make him some food. He got his leftover spaghetti in there. Make him some more spaghetti. And put his fish that I made him earlier in the air fryer. And warm it up. No, you're his girlfriend. Get your behind. I'm his mom, yes. But what? You're his girlfriend. I already made the food. Am I right, Jakai?
Oh. Wait a minute. I'm confused. Wait a minute.
You always want to tell be quiet when I'm right.
Okay, I'm confused now. She said he's the son. But it says your teenage daughter sends a text to get the boyfriend food. But then it sounds like the boyfriend is the son of the mother talking and she's the girlfriend. I'm quite confused. But Pookie, who gets it for free right there. There's Pookie getting it for free. There's Pookie getting it for free. And yeah, this woman's going to be pregnant for sure. Who has their kids laid up in their house? Oh my goodness.
Oh, the humanity.
Who has their kids laid up in their house? Teenagers. All right. These do look like older teenagers, so this could be 18 or 19. But either way, y'all ain't going to be laid up in my motherfucking house. I'm going to tell y'all that. All right. There ain't enough rent y'all paying for my daughter or my son to be laid up with any person, any woman or man. Pause. All right. But I'm just telling you, man. I'm telling you, there ain't no way I'm having this conversation. Y'all getting thrown the fuck out. Ain't going to be no laid up in my house. And look at this ghetto shit. All right. Anyway.
Look, he put his hands up. Like, he give up. Get your ass up and go warm his food up. The spaghetti is already on the stove. We reheated it.
They've been fucking and drinking and smoking all night. All right, look at them. They passed out, zooted, snorting ketamine. All right, they ain't trying to make no effort.
It's good to go. Put his fish in the air fryer because he don't want no microwave soggy fish. Period. So get your ass up and do what you're supposed to do as a girlfriend. Mama can do some things, but mama can't do all things.
This is terrible.
So, come on, sweetness. This your man. Warm his food up. And feed him. What y'all watching?
Look at this ghetto shit. SpongeBob. Oh, Jesus. White supremacy at it again. All right. White supremacy at it again with these niggas. All right. Wow. This is really bottom of the barrel living right here. I mean, just the mindset, everything you see. This is low life behavior.
SpongeBob. You guys are such kids. I just love it.
Really?
But get.
Yep. This is why you need dads, bro. This is why you need some James Evans dads. All right. This is why you need, man almighty. This is nuts. Let me see. This is why you need these type of dads right here. All right. Hold on for a second. Let's pull this up. And people say, dads are abusive. Nah, you need abusive dads. Because abusive dads don't take no shit. You need this right here. All of that little kitty witty talk. Oh, you guys are so cute. Oh, and you don't want a soggy fish. All right. Put him in there. Get up. Make your man. Look, all you need is this dude right here to look like this. After years of whipping some ass. All right. Years of checking motherfuckers' spot. All right. And pulling files. This is what men and women need. This is what the community need. This is what America needs. They need that Trump energy. All right. So when I come in the door looking like this right here, you know to get your motherfucking ass up out the bed. Nah, you ain't going to be laid up. What? All right. That's what it is right there. But of course, it's an evil world we living out here. We got the matriarch.
It's an evil world we live in.
Hey, man, whose mama let you lay up with your girlfriend like this? Or vice versa. Ladies, did your mama or your daddy let you lay up with your girlfriend or boyfriend like this? This is crazy work to me. This is insane. Y'all don't pay no rent to be fucking in my house. Okay, I'm going to tell you this. You did not pay rent to be fucking in my house. All right? If you won't pay rent, you don't get to fucking be laid up in my house. That's the rule. That's the rule. You better get a sneaky fuck in and dip and be like, all right, we're leaving, and go to Lover's Lane. All right. But ain't no way you paying rent and sleeping and fucking in my house. That's 100% a rule. And if you don't know the rule, you're going to find out fast. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're 16, 17, 18, 19, or 20. You do not get to sleep and fuck in my house, all right, if you ain't paying rent. I'm going to let you know that's a bottom line rule. By the way, that's a rule of nature. That's a rule of nature. You don't get to fuck, like, say, for instance, you're my son and just fuck some woman and just be laid up all day. No. And then the woman, my daughter, my daughter's not getting fucked like that and then laid up in my house. And I'm coming in the room, would you make your boyfriends a sandwich? What the fuck? Hell no. Hell no. You better fuck before I come home from work. All right? That's the only way you're going to be fucking in my house if I don't know. But I'm going to catch your ass on my camera because I got surveillance in my house. So I'm going to catch your ass sneaking in and sneaking out. But that's about the only time you're going to fuck up under my roof. All right? And you're going to do that one time. Let me catch you once. Nobody gets to fuck in my house if they don't pay rent. You don't pay rent or work for my business, you don't get the fuck in my house. All right. Anyway, it's evil, man. Y'all some weak ass.
It's an evil world we live in.
You parents are fucking weak, man. You guys are pathetic. Absolutely a disgrace. Not only that, you're despicable. All right, and you're downright dastardly. These people are shitty people. All right, you guys suck as parents. Pause. All right. Here's the result right here. Apparently, I did some investigation on this photo right here. This photo is apparently, I don't know. I had to look at the photo and I did some investigation. I was like, some red pill raging Mitch made this photo. And the photo is, if you were listening on the podcast and you are not looking at the screen, it is 6 young black women, most of them wearing wigs and weaves. All right, wigs. All right, most of them wearing wigs and eyelashes. They basically got the Skeezer Strag pack. All right, that's what they got, the Skeezer Strag pack. None of them got their real hair. They just look like skeezers. All right, maybe one innocent looking woman here. But I was like, some man made this up. But I was wrong. This is directly from the person's page. The person posting this posted this on their page. And all I can say is, all right, so what you're seeing here, they have labeled everybody's body count. All these women look possibly barely out of high school. Barely legal, but there's going to be some bias fixed. These bitches going to be slanging vagina at some particular point relatively quickly. All right. There's one woman in the middle that doesn't have any bodies. So it says 0 bodies. But all the other young ladies surrounded have their body count, which the one in the bottom has 13 bodies. The one in the far right in the tan shirt, they all got the same sweatshirt. It looks like a Lululemon shirt or a knockoff Lululemon, probably a Sheen shirt. And the one in the tan says 20 bodies. She has the highest body count. And, of course, she's the fattest. Then you have 10 bodies on the far left and 17 bodies with the darkest skinned woman. And then the light skinned woman above has 7 bodies. But, this is social media at its finest. Women don't keep secrets no more. There used to be a time where women would keep secrets. You wouldn't know their age. You wouldn't know nothing. They would just be creep. Okay? So why creep? Yeah. But I'm going to say these women are no older than 20. And they've been ran through more times than the Holland Tunnel.
In these streets.
All right. More times than the Holland Tunnel. You're not getting virgins out here anymore. And the one in the middle says 0. Yeah, right. Okay. All right. 0 bodies. You're not getting virgins out here, man. It's gone. Remember my stream yesterday. Traditionalism is not coming back, bro. I know y'all waiting for it. It's going to come back at some point. It's going to come back. It has to. No, it's not. It is not. There's no way. If you're waiting for traditionalism to come back, it ain't coming back. All we got is out here is niggas and whores. That's what we got.
In these streets.
Of all races. That's what we're doing. We're just fucking everybody. We're fucking each other. All right. And the people that are not getting sexually active, don't worry. All right. You're going to get a leftover anyway. Don't worry. You ain't getting a virgin anyway. It's not like 2 virgins going to link up. You're going to get a skeezer too.
And that's you.
All right. Oh, my goodness. Man almighty. And of course, the black community is ground zero for this type of behavior. But of course, the white girls out here doing some wild shit too. And listen, the Linglings.
What kind of fuck you give me?
The Linglings are getting it in. Do not believe that the Linglings ain't doing it. The Linglings are getting it in. That is the surprise demographic that's out here doing lots of fucking. All right, they doing lots of stuff. If they look innocent and they look docile and submissive, if they're an Americanized Lingling, they don't even have to be Americanized. The Linglings are getting it in. All right, so don't think they ain't getting it in either.
What kind of fuck you give me?
All right, so this is not a racial issue, although these women don't have daddies. And it's easy to point out the black women because they kind of post their L's online. They post their L's online. But yes, the Linglings is getting throttled and ran through too. All right, so don't think that, I'm going to just find this woman and the white women ain't doing it. White women doing it too. See, let me tell you the secret of white women. What they'll do is they'll do it and mom will turn a blind eye and act all, I don't know what they're doing upstairs. Maybe they're studying. And she out there dropping that neck 100%.
It's barbecue in there.
But when white women come out and they're like holier than thou, all right, they don't look as completely schizoid. Okay, but they out here with the Chads too. They out here, sleeping with high-level Chads and they're a 5. But what'll happen is when they get in trouble, their mom will take them to Mexico and get an abortion. Right? Like they cover up they hoe and thoughtness. You know what I mean? They go out there because they'll go to church. They'll go to Catholic church every week and get ran through during the week. And back in Catholic church. That's why they got the Catholic schoolgirls. Catholic schoolgirls, the white girls in the Catholic school, they be getting it in, bro. They schizoids too. So, and the Latinas, forget about it, bro. The Latinas, they forget about it. Like, sex is their culture. All right, sex is their culture. Like, they born having sex almost. Like, it don't take them long. Latinas, it's hard to find a Latina virgin. All right, they have sex for breakfast. They just be like, all right, I'm 15. He's 15. They find that one Mexican dude. She'd be like, I love he. They fall in love quick at the drop of a hat. And then they get she'll get La Toxica on this guy. And then she'd be like, I love he. All right. Carving hearts and letters into the tree. Right. They committed. They going steady. And it's a nigga. This little Mexican dude, he about 4'7" in the 8th grade. He already got a mustache. And he got a goddamn future torta of America. And they in love. Pants sagging, wearing khakis, hair slicked back with Tres Flores, little mustache. He got a mustache in the 8th grade. They preparing to have a family and shit. They prepared to have a family. All right, we going to be together forever. Straight out of middle school. Fucking already. All right. That's my hyena. All right. They be down for each other already. 8th grade. They go to the goddamn dance and start fucking and having babies. All right. Getting married. Making plans for marriage at the quinceañera. All right. This ninja gonna be working at the Jiffy Lube the rest of his life. All right. Once he pump out 5 babies by 17. All right. Yes, he will. All right, anyway. He said he worked at the car wash. He gonna be working at that car wash for a good decade and a half until he get his money up. Because he got like 2 babies to support and he only barely 19 years old. He gonna be at that car wash like crazy, wiping down cars. All right, yeah, all right, anyway. No birth control, Catholic gorditas, all right? That's a bad recipe right there because them Mexican Catholics, they don't take birth control, allegedly. All right. That's why they be so fertile. Like everybody's fertile. All women are fertile. All right. Especially black women and Latinas. Brown skinned people are very, very fertile. But black women be on birth control at 12. Right. They be overdeveloped and shit. All right. But Latinas, they typically have, Mexicans specifically, they have Catholicism. The Spaniards and the conquistadors whip their ass. all right, in the 1600s. So they put that Catholicism on them. And as a result, Catholics tend to not believe in birth control because, yeah, we need to populate the earth and shit. We need more Catholics. And so that's why they hella fertile. All right. They go in there and they be like, no birth control, but they be at Planned Parenthood like. All right. Anyway, so you can't even give them a kiss. She'd be like, I'm pregnant the next day. Like, hold up. All right. Anyway. How you pregnant already? I just barely kissed you, but I'm having a baby and we're together forever. You're mine. She's going to put her claws into you. Be careful, gentlemen. Be careful. All right. We got, it's the evil world we live in. We have this one right here. This is the Yacht Girls. We talked about this. I don't even know if I want to talk about this because this is something I've already talked about. And I guess fuck it. All right. Fuck it. Nobody's hitting the like button, so I'll talk about it. Here we go right here. This is the Yacht Girls. They're exposing names now.
Some of them will surprise you. Hailey Bieber, Bella Hadid, Addison Rae, Kourtney Kardashian, the Pussycat Dolls, Naya Rivera, Irina Shayk, Catherine Dennis, Victoria Justice, Aubrey O'Day, Rita Ora, Olivia Culpo, Lindsay Lohan, Eva Longoria, Jordan Woods, Michelle Rodriguez, Zac Efron, Kristen Stewart, Nina Dobrev, Isa Gonzalez, Charlotte McKinney, Hannah Brown from The Bachelor, Meghan Markle, Kat Graham, Black China, Tara Reid, Sienna Miller, Brielle Bierman, Ariel Bierman, Sofia Vergara, Sarah Sampaio, Pamela Reif, Heidi Klum, Bella Thorne, Fantasia Barrino, Spice Girls' Mel B, even influencer makeup artist Beck Wayner, aka Made by Beck, and her BFF Summer Duncan, who is now Summer Party because she married musician John Party after a successful yachting gig. This in no way includes all yacht girls. These are just the ones named in the blind items from 2019 to 2020, and that does not mean that they necessarily yachted during that time period. This is just when they were mentioned in a blind item about it. The goal of yachting is not always to make money because they are in desperate need of it, because you'll see that some of these women come from wealth but still choose to yacht. It's also for them to invest in their futures and find a rich husband that wants to marry them.
When I start selling pussy, I don't want to hear it.
All right, Zac Efron. Uh-oh.
Hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo.
All right, I did a whole stream on that particular subject matter. I think I've done several streams on this particular subject matter, so this is nothing new to my audience. But it goes up to as many levels as you want. There's levels to this shit, and a lot of these women that you see are famous. You're like, why are they even famous? Well, they be out here dipping and dabbling. They be out there letting billionaires and millionaires dip. Right? They out there slanging punani around, and they come out here and they get dookied on, or they go on a boat and they get pissed on. I mean, that's what happens, guys. The punani be slaying out here. And then, but also, they're also trying to network and go and marry certain people that have a certain amount of wealth. This is the way they vet people. This is the way they vet people. And they put Meghan Markle on there, right? All right, Meghan Markle on there. And that's been a known situation. Right? We have already reported that she was a yacht girl. And she's never come out to deny it, but it is what it is. But yeah, you do wonder why, if you're not close to these celebrities and fame, and you wonder why these names keep coming up. Why are these people even famous? She don't even look that good, or she look regular. It's because, you know what I mean? The nanny goat. New They just kiss the nanny goat and go up there and make deals, and they don't live the life that you live. They don't live the life that you live at all. And some of these Instagram influencers do the exact same thing. They end up going on the right places and the right parties, and they end up fucking and sucking off the right dude, 50-plus-year-old millionaire and billionaires. And y'all be talking about tricking, right? But there's some high-level tricking going on. And yes, some of these people do get married. Some of these people do get married, but it does become problematic down the line. We'll kind of show that later on. But yeah, some of these people do get married. Y'all got to remember, man, some of these girls that do these things, they want to get married too. Not for the right reasons always, but yes, they want to get married too. But yes, sir, man. This is a thing. We got a flatback Supreme right there on the screen. I didn't put that up there for her. All right, this is just a TikTok video I was sent. And, you know, if we want to explore this subject matter even closer, we can do so. Instagram influencers and TikTok influencers notwithstanding, I mean, they are a part of this too.
Check out the full episode of part 2 of a Yacht Girl deep.
All right, we ain't gonna do that. Promoting on my channel. All right, shout out to this channel here, Celebrity Blinds. They're doing the expose. You know, I did an expose on this, but I'd use other people's evidence. But yeah, it's evil out here, man.
It's an evil world we live in.
It's an evil world. All right, so this is going to be Crime and Law CGA. Then we'll do any support. Any support that we have, we'll go ahead and acknowledge that. But let's do Crime and Law CGA right now. Press it. All right, Crime and Law CGA right here. Let's go ahead and put this up. We got one story to report. And it is about Diddy. All right, Puff Daddy. Here we go. Puff Daddy making appearance on the show.
Son. Hey, yo.
All right, they call him the Diddler, the Riddler, whatever they call him, Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy has had a very interesting time, but apparently one woman named Sarah from a group called The Band. All right, The Band. Apparently, with all of the lawsuits that flew around, this one might have went under the radar, but apparently this woman named Sarah, let's see if we can pull Sarah up real quick. And remember, I'm just reporting what the media, this news people are reporting. All right, I'm not saying anything about he didn't do anything and she didn't do anything, but this is Sarah from The Band. All right, there she is now. And of course, she's a little bit more, well, she hit the wall. You know what I mean? Sunken eyelids. She looks Puerto Rican. All right, I don't know what she is. Let me see if I can pull up her younger picture. All right, Sarah from The Band. Okay, I do see her here. I don't remember her at all from anything. So let's see. She looked like that girl Emil too. All right, so there she is right there with The Band. All right, there were 2 female members. I guess they sung and rap, or they were all rappers. I didn't watch the show. I remember the group, but I don't know any songs that they wrote. All right, there she is right there with the S on her chest. Sarah. She looked Puerto Rican to me. All right, let's see here. See if we can pull up another picture of The Band and Sarah. All right, I do see the nanny goat here, but that's neither here nor there. All right, I don't have any other pictures of when she was younger. I suppose this picture would work. All right, we got a whole nigga with his thumb in his mouth. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, wait, people are slow. But that's Sarah right there from The Band. Like, what did she ever done? Like, what has she ever done, bruh? Like, what was her role in The Band? Eye candy? That's about it. Does she sing? All right, anyway, Puerto Rican. All right, so anyway, they had a reality show called Making the Band, and they had several bands come out of this. One was Danity Kane, one was The Band, and another group, Day 26 or something like that. Something like that, Day 26. So he actually got some people to put together some bands and come out. All right, so the show actually worked. All right, the bands didn't last that long, though. I don't know what happened. There might have been some inner turmoil. Diddy was putting hands on hips. All right, there could have been some shit going on. I don't know. But apparently when the Cassie lawsuit came out, a lot of people came out of the works, and one of those women apparently was Sarah. Apparently she was one of the women that said Diddy was out there fondling on me and taking liberties with me and drugging me up, or whatever her accusations were. This was her story. And of course we say this is just pretty much piling on. They done drunk up all the drink. They ate up all the food and drank up all the drink. They went out there. They was having a party. And they was out there flying around, being around the world and yah. They was fucking and sucking and drinking and smoking all the dope and all of that shit.
There's barbecue in there.
All right, they was fucking who they wanted to fuck. They was living a life. They was living a life. Now, 10 years later, when you all weather beaten and worn out and rent due, it's going to be a different story. Same thing with Cassie. It's a different fucking story when the food is all ate up and the drink is all drank up and the weed and the coca and the 2C is all snorted and smoked up. All right, no more hotels. All right, no more shopping sprees. No more VIPs. Now these bitches come out a victim. You know what I mean? They be like, hey, man, something done happened to me and it was just this and that. He was taking liberties with me. And I didn't want it at all. And I felt like he was doing this and doing that. Now, here's the reason why I say that, because it's true. But one of her bandmates in the band has called her out. Oh, no. So let's go back to the band. All right. Oh, there it is right there. All right, I didn't realize I was on screen. All right, so here he is right here. One of the band members in the band, which I believe it was this guy, Choppa, who possibly might have been the same guy that got arrested for pimping. All right, I have to look that up. One of these guys got arrested for pimping and pandering in Las Vegas or Los Angeles. I can't remember. It might not have been him. All right, but one of the band members said, "No, that bitch lying. She lying." All right, so let's go to the video of Choppa chopping it up, saying she was there and she was a willing participant. All right, so here we go right here. This is Choppa, and he from New Orleans. He's the same one. All right, that's him. Okay, so I knew that I covered a story with him. He got arrested because he's a pimp, P-I-M-P. He was pimping out here in Las Vegas and Los Angeles, so he got arrested for pimping. All right, so so Choppa from New Orleans, he's going to sound definitely like New Orleans, is going to give the scoop about Sarah getting fucked by Diddy. Here we go.
The bed, your bedmate Sarah, she did an interview for a documentary saying that Diddy violated her. You seen it?
I'ma be honest. You heard me? I can't be a person that I can't do that. I just can't be fake, bro. So I'm gonna keep it G. It's all respect and love for Sarah, you know. But at the end of the day, I would say I don't think that's true, because at the end of the day, Diddy used to come down. We had the making the band Penthouse. This when we already made the band. You dig? Diddy used to come downstairs like 3, 4 in the morning, bro, and tell Sarah like, "Come on," and she'll get up and she'll go with him, and then she'll come back down about 4 hours later, hair messy, makeup all smeared up, drunk, and look like she got fucked. Period. And she did that at least 3 to 4 times, multiple times. So I don't think that that's true that that man violated her. I think that she was ecstatic, she was bucked up, and she couldn't wait to fuck him. And that's just my opinion. And everybody used to talk about Sarah fucking Diddy anyway around the bad boy office. I just don't feel like Sarah was telling the truth, because I seen it with my own eyes, you know. Diddy fucking on that girl buku times, and she was not feeling violated or nothing. She was happy. And she thought that, you heard me, courtesy of her fucking on him, that she was going to get privileges. And Diddy drew it to the side like she was nothing.
Oh.
But speaking of the bed.
Oh, man. Jeez. Choppa, hey, one thing about New Orleans ninjas, they a little bit raw. They're a little bit, I guess, what is the word about New Orleans people? Rough around the edges. But I used to live in Baton Rouge, so I used to be down New Orleans people all the time. One thing about New Orleans people, they gonna keep it real. All right, they gonna keep it real. They're not about this whole, well, I'm gonna be politically correct. New Orleans people keep it real. All right, they say what they say, and they do have a weird ethics and morals in that country, in the New Orleans, right? Right? They do have a weird ethics about keeping it real. All right, this is not considered snitching type shit. All right, but New Orleans people do keep it real. All right, I've been down there in Louisiana with them people, man. The people down in Louisiana do keep it real, but they are, they kind of have their own bullshit going on out there. But he said, nah, bruh. She liked it. She liked getting that back blown out, coming down smelling and looking like she got fucked, taking sex. All right, and he came with the receipts. Nah, he didn't violate her. She was a volunteer. Let's go. There's no victims. No victims. It's a volunteer. Yes, New Orleans is its own world. Nothing that, most of them might, they might go to Dallas every now and then, but New Orleans is their own kind. All right, it's the own bubble. All right, them people are special out there. Nolans. All right, shout out to the people over there in the wardies over there in the wards. But yeah, and shout out to everybody in Warren Easton High School over in that area. I used to be recruiting at Warren Easton High School over in Nolans. But it's their own world, man, for sure. Okay, so damn, he called her out, said Sarah was out there getting poked on. Voluntarily happy, thinking she was going to level up. But when she didn't level up, She came out here to portray the victim. That is crazy, bro. Shout out to this brother Chopper. Somebody said he was found innocent of the crime. All right. He wasn't out here pimping and pandering. All right, maybe it was a girl trying to throw dirt on his name.
Yeah, your bedmate Sarah, she did an interview for a documentary saying that Diddy violated her. You seen it?
I'ma be honest. You heard me? I can't be a person that I can't do that. I just can't be fake, bro. So I'm gonna keep it G. It's all respect and love for Sarah, you know. But at the end of the day, I would say I don't think that's true, because at the end of the day, Diddy used to come down. We had the making the band Penthouse. This when we already made the band. You did. Diddy used to come downstairs like 3, 4 in the morning, bro, and tell Sarah like, "Come on."
He said, "Sarah, come on.
Gotcha, bitch.
Come on up and get this pipe." You just come on out. Sarah, you know what time it is. Come on up. And everybody out there acting like they sleep. All right, they out there like this, watching Sarah go up there, and they hearing in the back just, Diddy just. All right. Diddy just tearing her back out on Crime and Law CGA. Just piping her down, giving her, slapping them cheeks. Just nutting on her face. Come on over. Come on down, girl. Come on. No, you didn't even have to ask or run no game. Come on, Sarah. Come on up. And she went on up there. Somebody said she was married at the time. Oh, no. What? All right, it's even worse. Somebody said she was married at the time. Oh, no. All right, wow. And she built like a whole box. Don't ever tell me these Puerto Ricans are curvy. Look, the box. Is she a Puerto Rican? Damn. And then she would go up there, he said. She would go up there.
And she'll get up and she'll go with him. And then she'll come back down about 4 hours later, hair messy, makeup all smeared up, drunk, and look like she got fucked.
Oh, my goodness. Jesus. All right. Wow, man. All right. This brother keeping it too real. Sarah, what you got to say about this? We will give you an opportunity to respond to this, Sarah. All right. You can respond to this if you'd like. You just contact me on Instagram, and I'll give you a chance to respond to this if you're watching the show. All right. Because you're getting thrown all up under the bus right now. All right. Chopper making you look crazy.
Period. And she did that at least 3 to 4 times, multiple times. So
3 times she did it. 3. She did about 3 or 4 times. God dang. 4 hours of just getting raw dogged by Diddy. You know he put it in her booty. All right, Sarah, you have a chance to respond. Did he put it in your booty? All right, he probably did. I know that's the type of ninja. All right, put it in the little hole.
I don't think that that's true that man violated her. I think that she was ecstatic. She was bucked up. And she couldn't wait to fuck him.
Oh, my goodness. All right. And he got the keeping it real face on right now. I believe everything he said. I believe everything he's saying right here.
Gotcha, bitch.
All right. She nasty.
Oh, that's nasty.
All right. I believe everything he's saying because look at his face. All right. He talking just like his mama saying it. All right. You know, they're in New Orleans. They ain't got no daddies around too much. All right. But yeah, he's spilling all the tea. Oh, my goodness.
And that's just my opinion. And everybody used to talk about Sarah fucking Diddy anyway around the bad boy office.
Oh.
I just don't feel like Sarah was telling the truth because I seen it with my own eyes, you know. Diddy fucking on that girl.
Fucking on her. All right, fucking on her. All right. There's a difference between having sex with her and fucking on her. All right, that's for sure. Like fucking on her is just like, come here. All right. All right. And just dispose of her and then just call her back. Come here. I believe everything he's saying right there. And there's the pictures right there. She don't look like a victim too. All right. She do look like she high. And that's Chopper in the background right there. He close to the whole situation. I believe him. I believe him.
Buku times. And she was not feeling violated or nothing. She was happy.
Happy. Buku times. All right. Boku. That definitely is a throwback. She was happy too.
And she thought that, you heard me, courtesy of her fucking on him, that she was going to get privileges. And did it drew her to the side.
And he drew her to the side. Is it drew her to the side? Damn. All right, damn.
Gotcha, bitch.
It's a cold, evil world. But essentially what he's saying is, yeah, she making up the case. All right, because she didn't get what she wants. And I said Cassie did the same thing. Cassie didn't ultimately get what she wanted. So guess what? She pulled out the case. All right. And I think she was a volunteer the entire time. 10 years a slave. Kanye even said, yeah, slavery's a choice. Slavery was a choice. All right. So in many cases here, she didn't get what she wanted, right? No kids, no marriage, nothing. She got used. So when the woman feels used, she will go back and say, let me calculate how much pussy I gave him. Remember, all men pay. So now she's like, all right, how much pussy would I got if I sold it to him? How much money would I got if I sold him the pussy? And then she adds tax to the end of it because it's an after payment. She just adds tax. All right, so this is how they do you, man. You get famous and they look back, all they got is a ran through punani. They like, all right, I got to charge him for that shit. I got to charge him, all right, because he took it and I didn't benefit from it.
Like she was nothing.
But speaking of the band.
All right, shout out to the band and Choppa. Yeah, that's an interesting story on Crime and Law CGA. Let's go to the super chats. Sounds like Diddy's getting railroaded in many cases. He's not a good human being, though. Trust me, I'm not defending Diddy. Shout out to I Need Money. Sarah went to innocent to drinking and partying on the show. All right, right there. The streets were calling.
In these streets.
All right, so was she, somebody said she was married at the time. Sarah the band, married. Is she divorced now? Let's look it up. Let me see if she's divorced. Okay. Oh, no. Yes, she looks like she's been married. She is married now, but the original guy she was married to, they divorced. Okay, so I don't know what husband this is. So this is her second marriage right there.
And that's you.
Or maybe her first marriage. I don't know which one. Apparently, maybe. Okay, yeah. So there it is. One of these women is Sarah. All right. It looks like the one in the middle. And maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe that looks like a family member. All right. But there's the divorce right there. Abused hubby no longer stoked for marriage. Okay. There you go right there. All right. He look a little Duke shootery. Uh-oh. And there's Farnsworth Bentley. He been quiet about the whole thing. All right. I know he got some stories to tell. What a mess. All right. But there it is right there.
And that's you.
This might be the second husband. The second husband. Oh, man, what a mess. I mean, these people are messy. Maybe this is this is the first husband right there. After watching Sarah having a party out there letting Diddy fuck on her. All right, that's the first husband right there. Yikes. All right, and she's seen better days. All right, not bad, but yep, built like a whole square. Look at that. Built like a square. Square. I mean, she ain't bad. Big boned it. Puerto Rican. Light skin, funny face. Is she black? I think she Puerto Rican. She Puerto Rican. All right. All right, man. You said she went to innocent to drinking and partying on the show. Yeah, man. When the alcohol flows, the inhibitions lower. Most women aren't their true selves until they drinking. All right. They start put some drink in them. They start acting up. They're going to be their true selves. Shout out to No Government Name BA says, I remember Sarah. She was married during the filming of the band reality show, and she appeared in the 8 Mile movie. Wow. All right. There you go right there. I've never remembered her. I had no idea who she was. But now we do. All right. And we'll look out to see what the loss. Oh, by the way, everything I said was alleged. We got Wise L says, I think part of the afterpill is having sympathy for women. He says, I by no means am I trying to save these women, but I do feel bad because I realize just how lost most of them are. I'll fix them binds, though. We always going to fix a bind. Hey, come on here. Lay on my pillow. All right. And then you finish up. And then guess what? They go back to doing dumb shit. They go back to doing dumb shit. You just be like, wow. All right. But they got it figured out. They got it figured out. It's their life. It's their life. I can't help them. My goal is to say, I'm not trying to help these women figure out their lives. I'm not a Yana Von Zant. All right. And I'm not trying to help you Mitches figure out your life either. Because really, this is the truth. Everybody has the answers. This is the sad reality. Everybody has the ample amount of books, religions, ample amount of life advice, wisdom, OGs, living legends, relatives. Everybody knows to do the right thing. Everybody knows what to do. We have phones. We have data. Like, we have information. We got all the information. Really, information is not even the answer anymore. People are like, but I just need to know how to start a business. You got to be a fucking moron not to know how to start a business at this point. Like, it's all over the internet, right? What we have are lazy, lethargic people. What we have are people who make bad choices and then want us to forgive those bad choices. But the people that make good choices aren't supposed to win in the end. It's the people that have bad choices that we're supposed to feel bad about. What about the people who didn't party? What about the people who didn't take out student loan debt? What about the people who worked at Walmart because they couldn't take out student loan debt? Right? And they were like, oh, I'm not going to go to college. And they stuck at Walmart for 20 years, but we want to pay off the other people's student loan debt. And they took out the debt. They literally took out the debt, and half of them got the degree with it. And half of them got jobs based on that degree that them motherfuckers laughed at all the Walmart people. Oh, you work at Walmart, you a loser. Like, yo, we need to really have less empathy for fucking losers and people who make bad decisions. Like, we all make bad decisions. But people chose the life, and then now they want to have retrospective history and shit. Now they want to go back and be like, well, I made bad choices. My brainstem, I know, my frontal lobe. And I didn't know, and I didn't have, no. You did it wrong, and you intentionally did it wrong. You intentionally did it wrong. You the one that smoked out every week and every day. You intentionally lived the life of no discipline, chaos, and disorder. And I'm supposed to feel sorry for you? No, what about the hardworking people? What about the people that fucked up one time and then learned their lesson? What about them? We don't feel sorry for them. All right, and they plugged away. They didn't go out. They didn't hang out. You call them lame, goofy, nerdy, ugly, lame. We have to stop worrying about the losers, right? We got to stop really sympathizing for people who chose to live a certain way with all the damn information right in front of you. Right in front of you. And you kept choosing wrong the entire time. I don't give a fuck what they say. Only God can judge me. And then, but I'm just a struggling single mama in white supremacy and the white man. I'm like, nah, that's why I don't care, bro. That's why I'm cold about people. We knew you had all the info. We got the information. You know what we don't have is what we have is people just making excuses. They don't want to put in the work. Like, everything you want to do in this life, you can literally pull it up on the internet in seconds and figure out how to do it. And you will figure out why not to do it. But you'll figure out how to hang out for 4 hours or play fucking Minecraft on the goddamn internet. You'll figure out how to do that. You'll figure out how to swipe dating apps and go run some game and fuck and sleep in the bed and smoke joints. You'll figure out how to do that. But you ain't gonna figure out how to apply a couple paragraphs at the Small Business Administration to get you a goddamn loan. All right, you ain't gonna figure that out. That's way too hard. For some reason, you ain't gonna plunk down $50 to learn some information over here. No, I could get it for free, but your ass still in the same spot. The 2 years I've been doing the content, like, people really out here just really wanting us to sympathize for losers, and I ain't with it. I'm not with it. I'm not with the bullshit. Don't sympathize for me. I ain't sympathizing for you. Everybody know what to do. We was all sitting in there when the Dare Bear came to school. And Nancy Reagan came to school and says, just say no to drugs. Everybody was there. We went to the assembly, right? We went to the assembly. We thought we was fucking cool. Hey, there it is right there. All right, we was too cool for school. All right, we wanted to gangbang and fight and do drugs and cause drama and sit up there while our math scores was. The Dare Bear came to 5th grade and told us, resist drugs and violence, and you didn't do it. You didn't do it. As soon as you went to middle school, you started the bullshit. From middle school all the way into your 30s, you on that bullshit. Now, here's my problem. Now you want me to feel bad that you a crackhead. and a dope fiend. Now you want me to feel bad that you a dope fiend. And drug addiction is real. Mental illness is real. Yeah, real stupid. You brought that shit on yourself, crackhead, frying your brain cells. In the 5th and 6th grade, when everybody that didn't do it sitting up here making an honest living, trying. Nobody feels sorry for us. Nobody feels sorry for us. So I don't feel sorry for you, you bitch ass nigga. All right, and you whores, I don't feel sorry for you people. You chose that shit. You called me lame and whack and didn't have game. Y'all had some words for me because I wasn't the cool kid smoking in the bathroom and shit at lunch. Okay? That's why I don't feel sorry for people. Fuck them. They made their own bed. All right? They getting out of life what they put in. All right? Bullshit. We all got the same instructions. They all told us, all right, this is your brain on drugs. Any questions? This is your brain. Hold on, let's pull this shit up for you motherfuckers over here. This is everybody, bruh. I don't feel bad that you got a fucked up life. And no, it ain't the white man. And it ain't the black man either. It ain't Mexicans or migrants or none of that shit. It's your fucking fault. For real, bruh.
Is there anyone out there who still isn't clear about what doing drugs does? Okay, last time. This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, that was what, 1986? All right. That was 1986. They used to play that shit all in the middle of the cartoons. Yeah. Any questions? No. Makes sense to me. Y'all still did it and shit. And mental illness is real. No, you have a drug dependency. I guarantee you, if you didn't go to take mental health drugs and I just literally sobered your ass out and dried you out, you'll have withdrawals and shaking and shit. Because you have a drug dependency and you're an alcoholic. All right, you don't have mental health issues. All right, you have alcohol abuse issues. All right, anyway, you a dope fiend. That's what your issues are. You a dope fiend and you're lazy and lethargic and possibly a loser. But you can win later on. You can win. All right, life is not over. You got plenty of life to recover. It's going to be harder, though. Okay, enough about that. I'm a little bit cold out here. Shout out to our brother here. It is Vans. Says, I found a YouTuber and he's making $45,000 on Patreon. He says, I nearly crashed out. He says, didn't know that shit was possible. You're not on the money mindset? Hold on for a second, my brother. Damn, really? Okay. Yeah, 44K on Patreon alone. Yeah, but hey, man. Just can't get a bag out here on social media, but all right, anyway, appreciate you for saying that right there. But yeah, we expose that shit on the money mindset all the time. All right. We're telling you, man, there's a bag out here, man. But coach, man, not everybody can make the bag. Okay, don't make the bag. I don't know what to tell you. All right, shout out to our brother. And ID Money says she had a whole family on the show. She got some work done, too, afterwards. And he says her husband was trying to be her manager, too. Not surprised Puff stayed dirty macking. All right. All on the husband. Jizzing. Shout out to Deion Miller. Appreciate you for that one. ID Money, thank you for clearing that up. Let me see here. We'll give you a co-sponsorship. It's pretty close. Shout out to ID Money. ID Money. All right, there's a way y'all can get it out here, but y'all don't want to do it, man. Coach, it's hard. I can't do it, and I don't have a phone and the right microphone. Okay. Stay right there then. All right, Shot X says, wait, coach. Oh, I already got that one right there. We got our brother here, Pronesis. I think that's what it says. CGA gang, coach, what's up? Tell him, coach. Health isn't just a physical thing. It's mental, too. He says you literally have to hunger for it. He says you have to become comfortable with being a hungry beast out here. As a matter of fact, yes, I say you have to be obsessed with it. Anything you want to do or be, you have to become obsessive about it. You have to be like a weirdo about it. Anybody that you see in tremendous shape, they're obsessed about being in shape. Like they eat, drink, and sleep being in shape. Everything they do. Now, again, other areas of their lives, what people will do is they want people to be perfect. All right. And whatever blemish you have, they'll point that out. Well, you might have muscles, but you've been divorced. You might have muscles, but you had to get surgery on your nose. Like, this is how we do people. And they want people to have muscles, money, be moral and ethical, be a Christian, be married, take care of their kids, spend time with their kids, make millions of dollars. Like, people want people to be perfect, and we're very much imperfect. But when people focus on one or two things, there's a book called One Thing. Get that fucking book. All right, it's easy to read, but get my book too. Most people that are successful at something, they are hyper-focused. They are obsessed about that thing. And that thing makes them the richest. That's the one thing. You don't need to be good at 5 things. You don't need to be good at 5 things. Like, you could be a good father and a fucking weak husband. Hey, what the fuck? What do you want? I can't pitch a shutout. You could be a good husband and a bad father. Like, what? Pick a struggle. You got to figure out where the choices and trade-offs are. But people trying to pitch a shutout in everything. I'm going to be a good employee, a good husband, a good dad. I'm going to be out here in the church. I'm going to be helping the black community. I'm going to be first. And nigga, you make $50,000 a year. You ain't going to be no goddamn philanthropist helping the hood. You know, bro. Go sit the fuck down. Get one goddamn thing. Same thing with investment. People think you got to know how to invest in everything. No, you don't. What do we tell you? Pick one investment strategy and learn the shit out of that one. More than likely, you'll be successful at that investment. You don't have to know every investment. You don't even have to have every investment. I don't know about the stock market, and I don't know about crypto, and I don't know about real estate. Okay, pick one, motherfucker. Right? You don't have to know about the other ones. In fact, many of the most successful people that invest, they only invest really initially in one thing. Then as they get a big portfolio, they'll invest in many other things. But mostly it's one thing. They pick a corner and they fucking ride that bitch out. Right? They have an investment strategy. And if you're not on the money mindset, it's the cheapest $50 you could ever spend. We go through this shit. It's a mindset. But health, mentality, you got to realize. My brother said you have to have a hunger for it. You literally got to be locked in. You got to go all in. You guys got to realize this. When I was doing YouTube, I also was doing I was doing my training business, if you will. I was doing it at the same time. Then COVID came and I had to make some choices. And I was like, damn, I don't know what to do. My clients are falling off and gyms are closing, but I have this YouTube thing. I literally was only doing live streams in the evening. And I was like, I wonder if I did a morning show, would my income go up? Or is that too much of a risk? Because I had to give up clients to do the morning show. I had to tell clients I can't train you no more. Or I could train you at a different time. But most of them couldn't take the time. So I literally had to walk away from money to do the morning show. And that was literally the best decision I'd made in my life. All right, it took my income to a stratosphere. All right. All right, I was making good YouTube money. I was making a check. All right, and I was just putting it on the top of my other money. But then that income was quickly replaced. The income that I lost from training was quickly replaced by YouTube within a couple of weeks or months. All right. But most people are afraid to go all in. And so what did I have to do about YouTube content creation? I had to become obsessive about it. And then what y'all do is y'all wait for the other shoe to drop. Y'all wait till you all fail. Well, I'm not going to go in because I can fail. It's kind of like the marriage thing. All right. And the other shoe drops because you're anticipating the bullshit. Self-fulfilling prophecy. But I went in and said, I'm going to be obsessive about it. Get an editor, do this, make shorts, clips. I literally said, I'm going to double, triple, quadruple down. I'm going to go all in. Life or death, win or lose, all in. And then you win. Then you win. All right. But you got to be obsessed about it. You got to be obsessed about it. It got to be an everyday thing, not a halftime thing, not some things when you only do when you feel good. You'll do it when you feel like shit. I get up here every day, barely missed a day, all right? Because sometimes I get up here with the flu. Sometimes I get up here, I got diarrhea, and I got to do a 4-hour show today. I could sleep in, but I'm obsessed about it. And I'm like, this is a good thing for me. And I'm obsessed about it. And I like it. And I'm good at it. So hungry, consistent, obsessive. If you ain't obsessive about it and you're not willing to give up something to make that happen, forget about it. You ain't going to win. That's investments, getting ripped and in shape, mental health, business, life, investments, whatever you're doing, marriage. If you ain't obsessed about that thing and you halfway in, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. You don't want to do it when you feel like shit, it ain't going to work. Same thing as you wives. You don't want to fuck your husband because you got a headache, your marriage is not going to work. It ain't going to work. So my brother said you got to have the hunger for it. You got to have the drive. It's got to be what you do. It's got to be what you eat, sleep, and motherfucking repeat in the morning. All right, but yeah, y'all don't want to do it. Y'all had jobs that y'all hate. Imagine that. Hey, it's crazy. Justin O says, Bank just gave me back my $150 the NWO stole from me. I will have a French Algerian flatback instead of my muskrat. Here is my cut to you and the coach gang and for fitting off the NWO. Yes, indeed. New world order. Yes, indeed. Shout out to you. And that is a co-sponsorship. Shout out to you, brother. Esteban says, Ling Ling, get it in. He says, one Mongolian chick I had did 38 dudes before me, and she wanted to date. Tisk, tisk, tisk. He says, I've had Mongolian, Korean, Chinese, Taiwanese, Laos, Cambodian, Chinese, American, and Indian. He says, this wasn't even pay for play. They get it in. They're not innocent. No, they're not. Hey, man.
What kind of fuck you give me?
All right, they get it in. Women get it in general, man. And that's a sponsorship. Shout out to you guys with the support in here. I appreciate it.
I'm rich, bitch.
All right. Yep. Ling Lings get it in, man. Don't think. And some of them be, because there's Ling Lings are, everybody's heavily fetishized. Everybody is heavily fetishized. Everybody's fetishized in this country. In and around the world. But Ling Lings are heavily fetishized. And because they're typically small, docile, seen as more neotness and young looking. And so there's an appeal to them. And typically they get made to do wild shit by a lot of people. Wild shit. Tying them up. All right. And Ling Ling just let it happen. All right. Do whatever you want. They be gagging them and pulling them back and tying them up and shit and putting them on the spinning wall. All right. Yeah. They get used and abused and shit. All right. Mostly by white men. All right. Jay McGee says, just wanted to give my brother Daniel Mack a shout out for his birthday. Shout out to you. And he says also, I still hate Mitches. Appreciate you.
Look at my African-American over
Daniel
here.
Mack.
Look at him. Are you the greatest? You know what
Happy
I'm talking
birthday
about?
to one of our best supporters, Daniel Mack, in the little red Corvette. Blue Baggins says that Sarah chick was married with 5 to 6 kids. These hoes ain't loyal. All right. No, they're not. Free agent lifestyle for life. All right. Our brother here, Pastor E, says, yeah, we are our own world coach. The 9th Ward, CTC, you're me. Nolans, you're. He says, no war in Easton, but I went to Holy Cross, though. Shout out to everybody. Water. Hey, man, if you haven't been to New Orleans, please go to New Orleans. Now, I used to live in Baton Rouge before the flood, so it might be much different than I remember it to be. I also visited New Orleans several times. I think once after the flood, so I didn't live there. But I'm going to tell you, man. New Orleans people and Louisiana people in general are their own special people. They live in a bubble, right? They live in a bubble. So I lived in Louisiana in 2001, 2002. I used to go, and if you go outside of New Orleans, it's their own country, right? It literally was for a long time. I mean, it was just separated from the rest of the continental United States by the French. All right, so it's its own fucking place. Right out there, you go out there in Lafayette, Opelousas, all the way up north to Shreveport, all right, Monroe, all right, all the way down there in Hammond, All right, Louisiana is its own. Louisiana. All right, this place is a special fucking place. The white people ain't the white people that you know. You know, whatever white people you know in America, the white people in Louisiana are completely different. The people down there in Nolens, all right, Nolens, down there in the wards, the wardies, these people are, you can't understand what they're talking about. All right. All right, that accent is something special. That mixed Creole, mixed French, mixed whatever the fuck they talking about. Mixed Haitian, Caribbean. I don't know what the hell they talking about half the time. All right, shout out to everybody. Alexandria. It is its own world. All right, it has nothing to do with the United States. All right. Whatever stereotype you have about blacks, whites, or anybody that looks black or white, and they're from New Orleans or Louisiana, just separate them from the rest of the pack. It is their own people, bro. They're their own group. They're their own country. All right, anyway. And they got some pretty people out there. The seasoned white folks. Them ain't regular white folks when you go out there. Them some different white folks. All right, they be out here, and they fuck like crazy in Louisiana. All right, but anyway, last one. NGN says, it's like a man suing a woman who didn't put out after 3 expensive dates. That's a fact. I mean, that would be ridiculous, right, women? Ladies? If a man came in and said, hey, I took you out on 3 expensive dates and you don't have sex with him, I'm going to sue this broad. They'd be like, what? All right, you can't sue me for that. Exactly. Okay, let's do the main event. All right, let's do the main event. Let's get into it. There's a lot to this main event, so bear with me. I got to unpack it. Shout out to you, man. Hey, shout out to everybody in Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge. That's how I sound. It sounds like that when they're saying it. And also, always carry a towel with you wherever you go in the summer. You'll need it. All right, the divorce is planned at the wedding. There's this saying that I came up with, the divorce is planned at the wedding. Some is warning men that women know of their advantage that they have over you in the divorce laws, knowing that they can always divorce you, or if you don't act right, they can say certain things. He was abusive, all right, and get out of it, right? They can get some child support out of it. They can drop you out the family court pay window, and, you know, they can just turn you back in. Now, that doesn't mean all women will do this, but as we know, 80% of the divorces are filed by women, and then you have a 50 to 70% divorce rate. So women know that they can do this. Now, a lot of men don't know they're going to do this. So when you say you need to sign a prenup, well, we're going to be together forever, all right? We're going to be together forever. We're going to go the whole way. We're going to go the distance. This is not what you build a relationship. This isn't love. Right, that's what she's going to hit you with. But all along in the back of her mind, she knows she could always divorce your ass. All right. And they talk about it at the bridesmaid. All right. Her mother, your mother-in-law tells her, all right, if you don't do this, divorce his ass. Highly likely that your mother-in-law is divorced or thought about divorcing her husband. So she's telling the girl all this shit. And you're up in there, right? If it isn't love, why do I feel this way? All right. But let it happen. The marriage wheel is going to take its course, and you're going to find out she knew how to divorce your ass the entire time. Okay, so, anyway, let's get into this part of the show. We have, is this relevant? All right, so this woman right here, this is one of these women that are just trying to, you know, they marry. The thing is, women don't marry for love. They marry for business. I know. Somebody said it. Andrew Tate said it, motherfucker. All right. We'll give him the credit since we're not supposed to fucking look for credit out here. But what happens is women don't always marry for love. They marry for a lot of wrong reasons. He got money, all right. He's there for me. I feel sorry for him. You know, I'll just divorce him. They marry for a lot of reasons. And what'll happen is when they do this, they will get a little bit egged out about having intimacy with you. They'll have intimacy with you to create babies, but they don't want to fuck you like they sucked off Chad and Tyrone. So then they'll try to come up with a lot of reasons. Give me the reason to fuck you. All right. And so this is an example of a woman that says, I need a reason to fuck my husband. All right. So here we go.
You talk about something very interesting, which is all-day foreplay.
Yes.
Talk to us about that.
It goes back to the responsive desire versus spontaneous. I'm sure you guys can walk in the kitchen and you see your lady and you're like, yes, like she's wearing sweatpants and you're just immediately ready to go. Women, a lot of us have very sensitive breaks, like the birds starts chirping, the garbage can
It's a man's worst nightmare. It's like a car drove past, that's it, it's over. It's like, why? What happened?
So women, in order to feel safe, it's all of these little touch points throughout the day. So what you think is her nagging, that sock on the floor, you not taking out the trash. If you said you were going to go get milk and you didn't, well, these in the modern era are versions of you not being reliable and not being a safe partner. So if you're not doing this, element of safety is out the door. Right now you're creating a lot of stress for her. It's going to be impossible for her to relax and be present with you, which is required for her to have arousal.
All right, so first of all, it was, if you did chores, I'll fuck you. Now it's all day arousal. Now it's, I got to arouse all day. And one little thing you don't do, no pussy for you. I was going to give you pussy, but you're just not arousing me today. You didn't take out the garbage, no pussy. I can't get my pussy wet. You hearing this, guys? You're seeing this shit, bruh. I'm telling you, man, right out of the horse's mouth. I'm not making it up. I used to have to tell you this. Now they're saying it on social media. Now I'm like, damn, half of my job is done. They don't love you. This is what they put beta males through. This is what they put men that they marry for some other than love, or, well, not even love, something other than arousal. This is what they put you through. So really only 20% of marriages are not dealing with this shit. There are some women that ain't dealing with this shit. They like the fuck. All right, no matter what. Arguing, they still having sex. But again, you thought you were not going to pay for a hooker, and you got a whole hooker as a wife. Now you got to pay through what? Meat, money, energy, attention, and time. All day, you got to fucking walk the tightrope with this bitch to get some marital pussy. I mean, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. That's how you paying for it. And then you also still got to pay the mortgage and the bills and all of this shit while she thinks she's playing 50%. And if you yell at her, it's abusive. This is crazy, man. All day arousal. And then she says, oh, I can snap out of arousal just like that. Oh, somebody beeped the car horn. Oh, my pussy's drying up. Get off of me. Get off. I don't want it no more. Marital grape. Oh, the phone ring. I'm not aroused anymore. I just snapped out of it. I was going to do it. All right, I was going to have sex with you. Now the phone ring. And now, guess what? No punani. Look at what we got. Yeah, this is what happens when they marry dudes for money, right? Strictly for money. All right, they're like, I married this sweaty, hairy, backed ass. Ugh. All right, hurry up, get it over with, ass nigga. All right, yo, it's crazy, man. They literally be out here telling us this shit, and I'll be like, thank God.
It's the intimate touch. She wants to know that you're connected and that you're invested throughout the day. So it's little grazes, little kisses, little like eye gazes. How many times can you walk by your partner and not even look at work now?
Man, first of all, dude, when they was out here with Chad and Tyrone, Chad and Tyrone did none of that. And that's dudes out here. They did none of this. They did none of this. They literally bent her over. She was at the party, and he literally grabbed her, shoved her face in the pillow, and Punani was wet. He shoved his dick in her and finished off. Nutted, didn't even kiss her on the lips, walked off, washed his dick in the sink, and then dipped. Am I not tripping? They was at a party and let 8 niggas run a train on her, all right? And pussy was wet the entire time. How that happened? Explain how that happens all of a sudden, that you got to get arousal the whole day. How does this happen where you at a party and 8 niggas be like, I'll jump in, and they just take liberties with you and shit, and you just there, all right? And you're like, well, it happened, all right? Did they go to jail? No. Okay, what the fuck? How does that happen if a woman come with overselling vagina and she just does like this and rubs like this and says, go ahead and hop in, and then she leaves with $300? How does they able to pull that off? And she just close her eyes and rides the shit out, hoping that you finish up. How they able to do that? But I got all day as a husband, little grazes and little attention and take out the trash. How the hell did that happen? Somebody explain how this makes sense. This makes no sense. This is her don't want to fuck her husband. That's all it is. She's lost arousal, and she got to come up with a reason as to give him the punani.
acknowledge them. If she talks, you respond. You know, just ignore her. All of these little things now kind of equate safety in modern era. So you want to make sure that you're spending like the 2 seconds it takes to just like, yes, babe, I heard what you said. Yes, I'm going to take out the trash. Like, do all of these things, and you will be so grateful you did.
Oh, you'll be so happy. I'll finally cock my legs open. This is what I call money, energy, attention, and time. All men pay. And look at her. She's convincing you, and you'll be so grateful when I give you that weak-ass head that I'm going to give you, and I'll cock my legs open and ask you if you're done yet. And I close my eyes and you close your eyes, you'll be so grateful. You're going to get your snack and your cookie and your nightcap. You'll be so grateful for that lazy, lethargic Carl's Jr. star pussy that I'm about to give you. You'll be so happy, that missionary I'm about to throw on you. You'll be so happy that I did. You'll be so happy. I'll reward you. It'll be great. They're like talking to some beta guy who just doesn't have experience with women. And you guys think I'm tripping out here? This is insane. But that starfish, lazy, lethargic Carl's Jr. starfish sex. Come on, bruh.
Did it because she will be relaxed and more receptive. So when the kids are in bed, everything is done and you're winding down, like she's in this place where she wants to engage with you.
Oh, yeah. You got to pull the rabbit out of the hat. All for 8 pieces of pussy a month. All for 8 pieces of punani a month. You're just around there just going after it. Am I doing good now? Are you still aroused? Am I all day arousing you? All day arousal? I think not. Let's continue. We got this on the marriage wheel right here, or in the main event, Justin and Hailey Bieber facing $300 million divorce as marriage crumbles, reports claim. I actually talked about this before. Sources say Hailey Bieber is ready to walk, of course she is, away from Justin over his erratic behavior and struggles with anxiety. You're leaving the man when he has a mental health breakdown? Oh, really? What a piece of dung. All right, if you had a mental health breakdown and he left you, he would be a whole bad guy. And I'm pretty sure he's going through some shit with this Diddy trial coming up. He's having flashbacks, possibly some drug dependency. And yeah, he in bad shape. He in bad shape. But she's going to leave and she's going to take half his money. All right, she's going to take all of it too because he don't give a fuck. All right, don't mind that treasure wallet right there. According to Radar Online, Hailey, age 28, has had enough of Justin's erratic behavior, struggles with anxiety, and alleged drug use, particularly now that he has a 5-month-old son. Marriage will. All right, as soon as the kid comes, it's skedaddle time. All right. Insiders claim that she is considering divorce and may seek custody of their child along with a portion of Bieber's estimated $300 million fortune. Not a surprise. Not a surprise. He ain't ready to ride out the tough part. To death do us part. All right. In sickness and in health, the 30-year-old Peaches singer is allegedly spiraling due to fears of being called to testify in the upcoming sex trafficking trial of his former mentor, Sean Diddy Combs. A source claimed Bieber is worried that testifying can ruin his career, adding to his mounting stress and unpredictable actions. Well, he's down bad. And she leaving him, dipping on him at his lowest point? Wow, that's cold. She like, oh, you know what? I ain't going through this shit. But Justin Bieber got to explain, why they used to wrestle over Fruit Loops and shit. All right, they got to explain that. That's going to be absolutely humiliating. All right, but that's the loyalty we got now in these marriages. Well, the marriages is playing for the divorce. She got what? She got all of the marriage will. She got all of it. All right, where is it at? It's in this clip right here. Oh, there it is right there. She got all of it. She got the marriage will. All right, she got the connection phase. She got the, raise her social status. Inadvertently, you got the investment phase. All right, the $300 million. You have the house. You have the children, which she says she's going to take full custody and go into court and say he a dope fiend. All right, and he out here was taking it up the Duke shoot allegedly with all these people at orgy parties and stuff like that. She got everything. She got the investment. Now, guess what? Let's switch that shit up. Bait and switch. And about that $300 million, I need about $150. All right? Let me hold $150. All right? And yeah, while you're on the ground groveling in the corner, fuck you at the same time. I don't care about your mental health situation. I got to get mine. Oh, man. Ooh, shit. How long were they even married? It's a cold world out here, man. They really be out here. They really be out here leaving you 6 years. 6 years, and 6 years of work. 6 years, bruh. That's cold-blooded. 6 years, but gonna come up on $150 million minimum. And if he's not in good shape, mental health-wise, and he's gonna ruin his career, what she's doing is she's taking it off the top. All right? Oh, your career's about to get ruined? We about to lose the bag? All right, let me take my shit right off the top. All right, you got $300 million now, but tomorrow you can have $200 million. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my 150 instead of 100 million. See how that works? All right, let me take my shit right off the top. Let me leave now. Oh, man. They cold out here with it.
It's an evil world.
This is why I don't mind being cold. I don't mind being cold because at the end of the day, people being down and cold on me and nobody gave a fuck. So I realized I'm going to be cold on everybody's ass. Pause. All right, we got this one right here. We have this woman says, and I can't pause this video, so we're going to have to jump in and let her speak for a little bit. Her name is, I don't know what her name is, Kay. She's from Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is now the third or fourth sister with the natural hair that I've featured on my channel. So they out there, gentlemen. All right. And she a nerd girl. So here she is talking right here. She says the answer to your problem is marriage. All right. The answer to your problem is marriage. All right. Let's see what she's going to say here. This is interesting. I guess I can pause it if I don't. Okay. I see how I can pause it now. All right. The answer to your problem is marriage. All right. So let me do this. I got to take this down because it's on Threads and they have just a really funky way they present their content. All right, so here we go.
Okay, so I don't know who needs to hear this morning, but please listen to me. Please listen real close. So I am currently at university. I'm studying mechanical engineering with a minor in media because everyone needs a minor these days. But that's actually the rule here. And I just want you to know, take it from me, that the answer you're looking for is not in a piece of paper. All right, let me tell you, the answer that you're looking for is in a husband, okay? You need a husband. You need a family. You need like 10 kids. You need that farm. You need to be baking in your kitchen, in your bare feet, and his oversized t-shirt. That's what you need. Because tell me why I'm at school, I have a job as a substitute teacher, but because my classes are so stacked, I can't do that during the day, which is obviously the only time you can do it because it's during school time. So I have to find a second job in the evening so that I can pay for that. But then if I work too much, then I'll lose my scholarship, which is more money than I will make the entire year if I'm working a side job. And it's just like, make it make sense. The answer to your problems is not a piece of paper. It's getting a job at McDonald's. It's getting a substitute teaching job, a daycare, whatever, at the hospital, and getting married and serving the man that you want to spend the rest of your life with. That is the answer. No one will convince me. Take it from me, mechanical engineering student with a minor in media.
Okay, shout out to this fine little mulatto here. I'm with it. I'm with it. All right, I will fix his bind on that. All right, with the keep the glasses on too. Keep the glasses on. But what she's basically saying is this right here.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
This is just selling pussy again. This is just what I call the process of selling vagina. All right, through marriage, relationships, dating, sugar baby, street walking, stripping, OnlyFans. This is monetized dating. This is all this is. This is her solution to her bind is to find the husband. All right. And I ain't mad at it, but you see how quick the pivot is. She didn't determine this until she figured out how life is kicking her ass.
Your rent's due, motherfucker.
All right. She didn't determine this until she figured out that she was broke.
Let you get it through your thick skull that I'm broke.
Yep. She didn't figure this out until she realized how tough it is to actually manage your life and support yourself. And everybody in college probably has this problem. But now supporting yourself is a major obstacle. And now they're like, All right, I don't want to work 2 jobs. I don't want to work a career. I don't want to get a degree. All right, how about I slang that punani around? How about I find a husband that can do chore play? All right, how about I find a husband that can do chore play and shit? All right, and make me feel better about giving him vagina. How come I can't land on this woman's picture? There she is. So is she getting married for love? Nope. I've been trying to tell you. But I would love to see her out here knocked up and barefoot and pregnant. Get in that goddamn kitchen. All right, and get here. All right, here we go. Get in that bedroom right there. Just lay on your stomach. I'll be done in a second. Pig suey. All right.
I got money.
So she's literally targeting guys preparing for a marriage without even the guy being present in her life, without learning the guy. She's just on the prowl to get married. She's not looking for a person that is going to make marriage a possibility in her mind. Like, she wasn't like, I'm going to focus on my other shit. Oh, this guy came along in my life and I really like him. Forget my other goals. I'll get married. She didn't say that. She said, damn, it's tough supporting myself out here.
Your rent's due, motherfucker.
I better go find a husband. And she'll try to make a husband out of any one of you. And she'll come in there, making up her mind, all right? And she'll do the whole vetting process. She'll hear you say 2 or 3 things, and she'll be like, okay, that's not husband material, and she'll dip. Okay, and then she'll be like, okay, this and that. What do you think about this? This and that, and then she'll hear that. Okay, yeah, I'll marry you. That's the one I'll marry right there.
And that's you.
Oh, man. Yep, don't even consider the guy. Don't consider his wants or needs. Doesn't consider if he's able to support her. She's like, I'm going to find a guy that will marry me and let me work at the pharmacy like it's the 1950s, and she's working at the fucking, root beer float station. All right, this is her going to be her thing after majoring and minoring in brokenness. All right, that's what it is.
Can't you get it through your thick skull that I'm broke? Dead, flat, stony, broke. I've got $3.85.
And I'm going to tell you, man, I'll knock her ass up if she wants. I'll put some babies in that body. All right, I'll give her my baby batter. All right, here we go right here. Or I'll practice doing it. All right, what is it again? Yeah, we're taking off. Here it is.
Okay, so I don't know who needs to hear this morning, but please listen to me. Please listen real close.
I'm listening.
So I am currently at university.
Well,
I'm studying mechanical engineering.
Yes.
With a minor in media, because everyone needs a minor these days. Well, that's actually the rule here. And I just want you to know, take it from me, that the answer you're looking for is not in a piece of paper.
Yeah.
All right? Let me tell you, the answer that you're looking for is in a husband, okay?
Right there.
You need a husband.
Okay.
You need a family. You need like 10 kids. You need that farm.
Yeah.
You need to be baking in your kitchen, in your bare feet, and his oversized t-shirt.
Ah, man. Hey, you paint a good picture, baby. You paint a good picture. I want to see this picture, man. Get them feet out, baby. All right, you want to get your feet out? Let me tell you.
That's who I am. I own that shit. And if a chick's got great feet, I'm looking.
I'm looking too. Hey, I want to tell you, I want to see you in my oversized shirt.
We just looking at the booty. We're looking at the breast. We're looking at her neck. We're looking at her feet. We're looking at her.
No, I ain't looking at no feet. Now, ain't nobody looking at no feet.
You ain't looking at feet? Yes, I'm looking at feet.
All right, I am too. All right, I want to see what she got going on there. All right, see what she got going on with her. But the divorce is planned at the wedding. We got this woman. We got 2 more videos. And we might be ending early because I got Rosalinda coming over right now. All right. Let me make sure Rosalinda's not here. Nope, she ain't here. All right. I got to watch the clock. So we got this woman out here. I've seen her before. I don't know who she is. And her name is Sarah. All right. We got another Sarah today. Sarah says, discussion. Woman was asked, why should a man get married when women leave so easily? Yep. All right. So we got a nice piece of calico right here. Again, sister with the is that a natural? All right. Yeah. All right. We doing it out here, sisters. Okay. What we got here?
Why should a man get married when women leave so easily?
This is what I think. Most women are so bought into the vision of marriage that they never really consider what it means to be a wife. So then when they get into marriage and now they are a wife, they hate the role because they don't know what it is. And most times, because in society, they make you feel like you need to get married and start a family, they choose the person that they like the most. Maybe even they love the most in that moment. But marriage is not something that should be based inside of, I like this person enough.
Y'all niggas gonna listen to me, huh? don't I tell you the exact same thing? Y'all gonna have to listen to me. I got this right. I got it pegged down. I've been warning you of these things for many, many years, and many men before me have warned you. This is nothing new under the sun. You romantic, you just got to deal with women who like you. Bruh, they like you right now. Everything they do for you, just type right now at the end. I love you right now. I'm faithful to you right now. All right, I'll never cheat on you right now. I'm a loyal woman right now. All right, it don't mean later. In the moment. Now. They're speaking about now. All right, I want to be a wife and kids right now. Right? It's just straight up. That's how they work. All right, that's how it is. They're feeling like that. You can't even tell them. When a woman is in this like and love spirit and looking like you as a husband and they want to be loyal, they'll tell you like, oh, I can't even see myself cheating on you right now. But let some years go by, all right? And she looking at your ass like, you're not giving me enough, day arousal. And now you're looking at this bitch, waiting for some day arousal. You only gave me 2 pieces of day arousal. My love tank is empty. Now she's skedaddling with your $150 million. Okay? Gone in 6 years. Okay? Y'all better wake up to what I'm telling you, man. This is the true reality of what's going on. Don't ever consider a woman liking you as the end all be all. Don't ever lean on that. Don't ever even think a woman loving you is the end all be all. You know how many women fell in love with me? And they ain't here right now, bro. Right? You know how many women like me? Where they at? Not right here. They all gone. All been dicked down and fucked and impregnated and married other people. Some of them single, fat, and coked out. I've had lots of women like me, and I've had many women love me, and they ain't here. All right? Some of them divorced me and put me on child support. Some of them threw dirt on my name, and they love the shit out of me. Because everything she says, add right now to the end of it. That's going to save your life. I'm loyal to you right now. That's it. That's going to be the solution to understanding who they are. All right. Do not brag that a woman likes you. I get with women that like me right now. Then something's going to come up where the and doesn't make sense and she's going to not like you. And now what? You're going to be stuck on stupid real quick. And then they will drag your ass if they feel like they're entitled to something.
They were persistent enough. They were romantic enough. Marriage, to make it in the long haul, has to be rooted in something real, like God, purpose, and alignment, similar core values. And so if you don't have that, a man really doesn't want to get married, but if he does get married and it's not rooted in the right things, she will leave. So a woman is leaving if she's doing wrong partner choice. And if the man is doing wrong partner choice, if we're doing wrong partner choice.
Oh, that's a if we're fifths, we'd all be drunk. We're almost all doing wrong partner choices. Most people are having babies with the wrong people, partners. Most people are marrying the wrong people, right? There's not that many people that have picked the wrong partner for an eternal marriage.
Then you shouldn't.
We literally getting divorced 10 years into a 70-year marriage. Right? Nobody knows. 20 years later. Judge Mathis, 40 years later. I mean, this is not about picking the right partner. Okay? I mean, it's more than that. It's about the gynocentric court system, and women know they can just divorce you if they're not getting their way. That's what the problem is. And if it was the opposite way, it's about men abusing women to keep them in marriages. Like, stop with this bullshit. It ain't about picking the right partner and love and, equally yoked and all of this crazy shit. All right. It sounds nice, but Christians are getting divorced at the same rate as secular people. Their divorce rate is almost not any different. It's pretty much the same. So this is just everybody's trying to figure this shit out. The sad reality is people ain't even making it 20 years. And they supposed to be married for 60 and 70 years. They not even making it 20. Most people don't even make it 10 divorced with kids. So this has more to do with the woman knowing she could cash the fuck out or dip or trade you in and get hopped up on her hypergamy. And that's it. That's what it has to do with. Not picking the right partner, bro. It's people using each other. and people feeling like I like this person, and then the feelings go away, and then you divorce.
Want to get married.
Right.
But you should absolutely want to get married if you are aligned with someone rooted in God, rooted in your purpose. And
okay, bullshit now. That's bullshit. And look, she looking off to the right. She bullshitting. She ain't got nothing to say. And ma'am, that face is looking good, but it's mighty paralyzed. So that Botox is hitting. She definitely had a lot of surgery on that face. All right, she does look good, but she too old for me. She way too old for me. All right. She a good looking broad. I might take her out to even Nobu's or something like that. All right. Let me get that neck. But after a couple times, I'm going to be done with her. All right. She doing all that word salad. I ain't got no time. All right. It's going to be it's our equally yoked and it's our spiritual and fit. Shut up. Shut up with that bullshit.
submitted to the mission of alignment for your life, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, that's your personal opinion. I got a personal opinion about you. And there's going to be some things that I would do to you, but that's neither here nor there. I'll keep that private, but it'll still be personal. All right, but
why should a man get married when women leave so easily?
The only reason people listen to this woman is because she's beautiful. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'll listen to her, but yeah. Anyway, last video right here. The marriage is planned. Sorry, the divorce is planned at the wedding. And we have this young lady. Of course, these content creators put themselves in the goddamn video. What is this called on TikTok where they duet? All right, you in the video saying nothing. So the woman on the right, disregard her. All right, she's not even relevant. She's just going to be sitting there making faces. It's the woman on the left, and it says, why don't people understand this? This woman is going to essentially tell you, we know what we're getting into, and we know what we can do to you after we marry you. So the question is, do women trap men in marriages? That's the question. Let's get the answer.
Well, somebody said, the only reason you want to get married and have the government involved is because you want to trap your husband. Duh. Somebody said, the only reason you want to get married and have the government involved is because you want to trap your husband. Duh. I'm confused. Like, I thought we were all on the same page. And it was said like it was this like new profound revelation or something. Yes. I want you stuck. I want you locked in. I want there to be spiritual, emotional, and legal ramifications if you try to break this covenant that we went under God and in front of the government for. I'm sorry. I don't want this to be easy for you if you decide to dip out. You know what I'm saying? And also, if you're not willing to put your money where your mouth is, how do I know you really committed? Because I want somebody that love me like Jesus loved the church.
All right, let me stop this shit right here. All right, we could just disregard the other black woman in the video. But gentlemen, am I making my case clear? Am I making my case clear? See, what you guys thought in the manosphere, and this is why I've been challenging the manosphere, because we're seeing evidence that even the mainstream has heard us. They've cherry-picked, but what have they done about it? Nothing. You got other people making content off of it. They're making skits off of it. But we found that women are embracing the things that we've talked about here for years. This is why I've been trying to add more content to my channel, meaning talking about monetized dating, talking about Mitches. Because, yeah, we can keep talking about hypergamy and female nature and gynocentric court and women trapping us and women preying on men and men are in love, women are in business. We can keep talking to that shit in the blue in the face. But guess what's happening? The women are saying yes to hypergamy. Hypergamy? Yes, I'm hypergamous. And this is after 10 years of listening to Sandman videos. Okay? This is after 10 years of Sandman going about hypergamy, going crazy, and we taking notes. Damn, hypergamy. Okay, female nature. And they date the top 20%. They wait at the finish line for the winners. Okay, we going to hit these bitches over the head with this shit, and they're going to change. They haven't. Nope. They haven't changed. They're literally doubling down on it. Similarly, now they're doubling down on the fact that men are in love, women are in business. I thought we were on the same page. I thought we were on the same page. Yes, that's what we're doing out here. There ain't no love in this shit. Love don't mix with this pimping. That's what she said. This ain't about like or love. This shit is about what? Making sure that marriage wheel can motherfucking spin around like a globe. They just like, nah, bruh, this is what we doing. They basically doubling down on all the talking points that men spent 10 to 12 years out here feeding each other. That's where we're at, bruh. That's where we're at. She's like, the marriage wheel, hell yeah. I'm going to punish your ass if you break this covenant. If you cheat, you can't see your kids. All right, you're hearing it right here. You're hearing it right here. Let me go ahead and see it right here. And look, and she don't feel bad about it, nor do they feel bad about hypergamy or hypergamy or none of this bullshit that we thought that if we exposed it, they were going to feel bad about it. They don't feel bad about shit. They don't feel bad about having your ass out here jump through hoops for marital pussy. They don't feel bad about here running off with your bag when you at your lowest point. No, they don't. They don't feel bad about out here looking like Kamala's cousin. All right, about getting married to you because she doesn't want to go forward with her engineer degree. Let me get my EMRS degree. That's the answer. They don't feel bad about you dipping on you, leaving on you. Why do women leave so easy? Oh, well, because we weren't spiritually aligned. Then they don't feel bad about you running your ass through the legal system. Huh? And I've been telling y'all this. Nah, coach, man, you tripping. I've been telling you, I'm just here to warn you. Men are in love, women are in business. And I just showed you several, not one example, several examples of the apex predator. Several, not one. People were like, coach, that's one video. I showed you several of the women saying as much. And they don't give a fuck. That's one woman. That's two women. That's another one. Her too, and now her. Yep, we'll run your ass through. I want consequences for you not following what? My orders. You don't do what I want you to do? Consequences. Okay, let me go ahead and run this back, but it's a minute. She's going on for, let me see, quite a bit here.
Right? And guess what he did? I thought we were all on the same page. And it was said like it was this like new profound revelation or something. Yes, I want you stuck. I want you locked in.
I want you stuck in a marriage. Stuck, brothers. She says, I want you stuck in a marriage. Mind you, not in love. Mind you, not her fucking you when you need some pussy. Right? Because you're going to need some. I want you stuck in a marriage. I'm going to love you better. Woo, way, brothers.
To be spiritual, emotional, and legal ramifications if you try to break this covenant that we went under God and in front of the government for.
Oof.
I'm sorry. Oof. I don't want this to be easy for you if you decide to dip out. You know what I'm saying? And also, if you're not willing to put your money where your mouth is, how do I know you really committed? Because
sheesh. What did I tell you? It ain't about love. It's about this money. Money talk, bullshit walk. That's why I be at the JUCO. Fuck a wife. All right, hell no. I ain't going to be stuck beholden to the government. Again, she knows this going into the marriage. You're going to be stuck beholden to the government. Oh, and if you ain't going to pay up, all right, no love, no nookie for you. But, she can leave at will. Right there. She can leave when she wants to leave. She just has to do this right here. I'm not happy. All right, she gone. All right, she gonna leave on you in a jiffy. All right, right here. All right, he's going down, mental health. All right, I'm out. Give me my 150. Cash out. Y'all thinking I'm bugging, man. Here he goes.
I want somebody that loved me like Jesus loved the church,
okay.
Right? And guess what he did? He laid his life down. You see what I'm saying? So if you're not even willing to risk your money out of fear of financial ramification of divorce, you won't even risk monetary value. How can I believe that you would be willing to lay your life down for me? Because at the end of the day, most people put more value in their life than their money. Is that a twisted way of looking at it? Maybe. I don't know. All I know is, once we locked in, ain't no switching up.
But, yep, she can file for divorce. Yep, lay your life down. You're a utility. Pay up the money. Is this a twisted way to looking at it? Yep, maybe so, but this the way we doing it. This is how she looks at marriage. This is how she looks at marriage. She doesn't look at it like how you're looking at it. He said the answer is JUCO. For real, man. JUCO for me is going to be JUCO for life. There ain't no reason I'm going to go marry this because, you know, deep in the back of their subconscious and their conscious mind, they think this, but they're not telling you this before they walk your ass down the aisle. They're not telling you that when you go shopping for rings. She's like, I love you, Wubby Wubby. I love you, my Pookie Pookie. All right, she telling you all this shit. All right, I'll be forever eternal for you. I'll be loyal. I'll be great. I'll be good. I'll always give you the pussy. I'll never take your kids away. That's what she's saying to you. She's not saying this to her husband or potential husbands. She's not talking like that because you would run. It would be obvious. You'd be like, I found one. All right, but women don't talk like this. They talk to each other like this, but they certainly don't talk like this in front of their men.
So I got that piece of paper. Just like I got that piece of paper for my house, I'm going to get that piece of paper for my husband. And you best believe, I ain't going nowhere, baby. You stuck with me, okay?
You stuck with me. Stuck with me. Is this how y'all want marriage to be? You're stuck with me? Is this what you want marriage to be? You're just going to be stuck with me. Oh, my Lord. Not even fucking anymore. All right? Oh.
And, like, are people trying to make women feel bad?
There it is.
Because they want marriage and they're...
That's not a marriage you're describing. That's a slave contract. But again, as you can see, are men trying to make women feel bad for hypergamy? Yeah, you did. And they double down on it. Are men trying to make women feel bad for filing 80% of the divorces and running off when you down at your lowest? She's like, I don't feel bad. That's what marriage is. That's what we gonna do. That's what you agreed to. You're beholden to the government. You don't do what I say, I take you down to the government and drop your ass off at the pay window.
They're not willing to accept for being a forever girlfriend or common law marriages? Because that's so crazy. Why are you trying to... I don't understand that to any degree. Like, you just thought I was going to be cool out here with lack of security?
So there it is right there. What's important? Love is not important. No, it's not on the menu. Sex is not on the top. Love is not on the top. Security is. Security.
No, I'm sorry. I want you to put your money where your mouth is.
Money talks, bullshit walks. Risk your money. Put your money up. Big bank take little bank. Little bank take big bank. Put your money up. What did I tell you? Marriage is legal prostitution. All right. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. All right. And also dating stems from prostitution. But, you know, calling something prostitution means nothing now. That's not even going to be, that ain't going to help the situation. You just going to sound like a man. And women don't look at it like this. Wow. Y'all getting the education today. How many more seconds? We got 10 seconds here.
Okay. We committed. We locked in forever and a day. Anyways. That's
Until she don't want it.
I had to say to y'all, and I also got my nails done.
Oh, okay. She got them nails done. All right. Sugar daddy's paid.
Get him, daddy.
Sugar daddy paid for them nails, or her regular daddy.
Okay, daddy.
Or a government zaddy.
Okay, daddy.
Where did you get the money for that?
Okay, daddy.
All right. Got my nails did.
I got a new shape and color. I'm excited. But anywho, I'll holler at y'all later.
All right. There it is. There's your future wives right there. And I guarantee you she been ran through. I guarantee you she already been fondled and fornicated with. All right. She not bringing this spirit in and she a virgin. We already know that, right? We already know that. There ain't no doubt. All right. We already know that body count up in the air. Oh, man. That's the main event. Let me get to these super chats. Damn, it's tough out here.
It's an evil world we live in.
It's an evil world we live in. Anybody else disagree with me on my premise? Trying to teach you guys, man. Trying to teach you guys, man. It is not what you think. They don't look at it like that. All right, what do we got here? Okay, we got some brothers here. It is our brother Daniel McGee says, it is my birthday. I made 40 today. Shout out to Daniel Mack and J Mac. He says, took the day off, jumped in the vet, just finished getting a manicure, pedicure, and a facial. A facial? Pause. He says, headed to get some lunch. Reverend X, these Mitches.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Yeah.
Cut that bitch off.
Yeah. Happy birthday, man. Thank you for being here and being a supporter. Shout out to our brother, Pastor Eki. P.S. Coach, the hurricane didn't flood us. The government broke the levees right when where I stayed on purpose. I heard Spike Lee said that. All right. I know still New Orleans is under sea level, so it is actually a wonder why people live there. All right. It's interesting when you go to the cemetery, they don't bury people underground. They bury them above the ground. But yes, I did hear Spike Lee said that they blew up the levees, and the conspiracy theorists are 37-0 right now. So I'm pretty sure that could be the case. Steven says it's amazing to me that you can provide your wife with housing, a SUV, food, utility, help with the kids, and you have to beg for lazy marital sex 2 times a month. Give a pro a few $100s and you can do anything, almost anything with short notice. Facts. Facts. Like, I mean, people don't want to say it, but I ain't paying and it ain't paying. And guys, these women are literally proving that marriage is akin to illegal prostitution. And you got to beg her for it too. She don't even want to come off of it. You're like, damn, I paid the mortgage and shit. I did everything I was supposed to do. When you didn't have, what did this woman call it? Daily intimacy. I didn't get any daily intimacy with you, and my love tank is not full. Martin Mohammed in the building. Shout out to you. We got our brother Dennis says, Cap, I was in a messy hotel room of a Pookie Chad with a girl he is smashing. She was trying to sell me on she is still a good girl while taking bumps of snow. Fuck out of here. Man, the things I've heard good girls say, women use, I'm one of the good ones. I'm not a 304, and you're like, and they will be just literally snorting coke right in front of you, and you're like, now I've heard many women, I've had many women say some things, right? And then when I had a conversation recently, a young woman told me about the good girl. Because if a woman's doing something for me, if one of my sugar babies,
Okay, daddy.
all right,
Daddy.
if she's doing good, I'll call her a good girl. All right, I'll call all girls good girls. I don't care how old you are. I will always make you a girl. All right, you're always a girl to me. All right, but if you 40 and you up here and you do good, I'll be like good girl. All right, but definitely the girls in their 20 get that good girl shit, and they be like,
Okay, daddy.
all right, now when I say good girl, all right, that means that they did something that I like and that I would reward them for it, and I would want them to repeat it. Sometimes you got to give them an incentive, whatever the reward is. Could be sex, it could be a dinner, date, money, whatever their love language is. I actually talked about that. You got to figure out what she wants, and once you figure that out, you reward them. You give them good girl compliment, then you go up in there. So, now, when I say good girl, all right, she thought when I said, if she says she's a good girl, she thinks it means it in that context. Are you following me? I know I'm confusing you. But when we call the good girls and we say, where are all the good girls? And there's no good girls out here. A woman will say, yes, I'm good. I do what you say. I lay down. I do this and that. I'm a good girl. That's what she thinks. You guys got to remember, men and women literally are the opposite of each other. We're literally the opposite. We think differently. We work differently. We don't think the same. They think that they can snort coke and get ran through, still be a good girl in the moment. In the moment, I'm a good girl. So I'm a good girl. I will be a good girl for you. That's what they think, bro. I mean, I'm telling you, man, sometimes talking to them, yeah, I'm a good girl right now. Sometimes talking to them and you be like, man, what's the point of talking to them at some particular point? All right, just take your panties off. Just take your panties off. What's the fuck? Why are we talking about this shit? All right, because y'all never going to understand each other.
Silence, you fool.
You're never going to understand them. I mean, I understand women, so I accept them for what they are. All right. Sometimes they still kind of amaze me at some of their thinking. You just be like, Do you really think that, or are you trying to manipulate me? Right? Are you trying to trick me? What the fuck is this shit? But yes, yeah, it is. That's how they think, and they will express it to you just like that. They will play it back just like that. You be like, this bitch think I'm stupid, or is she stupid? One of them has to be the case. But yes, they will have a nose full of coca and tell you, I'm one of the good ones out here. You're like, oh snap, like we in trouble. We in trouble. Shout out to our brother Justin. Joshua Moon says, run from marriage, cohabitation, and the community. Yes. Wrong sound effect. He says, Luis Gonzalez says, well, I'll call you Luis, says, she was going to let hubby hit, then she got dry. Is that a song? Whose lyrics are that? But yeah, she was going to let her hubby hit, then she got dry. Phone rang. Shout out to our brother here. Shit. All right, this is my brother. This is my brother from Vegas. All right, I won't out you. I don't know if you want to be outed on this one. Okay, so this guy right here is, if I think I'm correct here, this is a woman you were married to. Hey, guys, the spectrum is real. I think I'm completing the story, so you gave me a bit of information here. The spectrum is real, gentlemen. Man, y'all need to believe me. So this brother David was married. I think he has children too. He recently told us, maybe on a stream of a few months ago, that he's going to get a divorce. All right. And they're already considering divorces, and she already cut him off sexually, and it's over. He says, I found her 4-year-old seeking account. Free agent lifestyle on my way. Brother. That's his what? Found her 4-year-old seeking arrangement account. He married this woman. He didn't know about this. And I think they have children. It's a wrap, Ninja. Hey, it's tough out here. What did I tell you? I was like, that's going to be common. In the next 5 years with Gen Z, it's going to be common. Y'all marrying girls that had OnlyFans. Y'all going to be marrying girls that were sugar babies. Y'all going to be marrying girls that are on the spectrum. This is going to be absolutely the fact. It's always been the fact, but it's going to be really the fact, because the women are just moving in different, they're just moving around in different spectrums the entire time. Holy shit. Woo. Hey, man, I'm undefeated at this shit, man. Yo, I'm undefeated. Spectrum is real. I know I live it. I'm on the dark side. I live it. That's a cold world out here, man. And all they will do is they will check into it, because some women don't do it. But that doesn't mean they ain't going to check in over there. Like the other woman had the OnlyFans account, Travis Hunter's girl, but she never posted anything. And everybody was like, oh, she didn't post, so it don't count. Huh? Oh, yes, that counts. That counts. He's about to wife her up on a major NFL contract. That counts. She went over there and set up the goddamn profile. Right? Yeah, bro. No, that counts. You better count that in a red flag. That counts as a red flag. But they'll literally be like, that don't count. She never posted something, so it's cool. Oh, what the fuck? I mean, y'all gonna find out the hard way, brothers. Y'all gonna find out the hard way. PIW says, if divorce is peaceful and cheap, is marriage worth it? Divorce is not peaceful. Oh, I think you meant if it was peaceful and cheap, is marriage worth it? It could be. Yeah, if you didn't have to go through the bullshit. That's what people don't want to go through. So, yeah. Oh, man. It's wild out here. We got a wild world. America is wild out here, man. Yo, my brother said found her 4-year-old seeking arrangement account. That's his wife. All right. Or his ex-wife. No government name. Coach is right. There's no reason not to start a YouTube channel. It doesn't need to be fancy. Apple and Screech. Still. Oh, that's Abba and Breach. Have still the same raggedy wall in their background for 10 years. And after they got money, they recreated the same background in their mansion so their fans wouldn't think they changed up. That's crazy. All right, that's crazy. But yeah, that's the truth. One thing about being a content creator is, You know, they don't want to see you level up that much. All right, your fans don't want to see you come up too much. Now, if you start a channel when you already up, they'll watch you. But they like, nigga, you coming up on us? Nah. So that's crazy. They basically took the same background and put it into a bigger house so that, yeah, it's our studio. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. But yeah, man, you can, if you want to do it, just get out here and do it. People are like, oh, I want to do it. I don't know. I don't have the right mic. Somebody said, can he use the court against her? No, guys, there's nothing illegal that she's doing. Just because she has an OnlyFans or was a sugar baby, that's not something you're gonna take into court. You could try it, but I don't think the court's gonna do anything. I've never seen the court do anything over that. OnlyFans girls get custody all the time, and sex work is work. No government name. Coach, can you say this in a Nolans accent? All right. All right. You know how long I've been waiting for this. I can't do it. He says, woo, I'm about to make a name for myself. Yeah, I'm not sure about this accent. Is that a rap lyric? Shout out to everybody in Nolans. We had a brother that used to follow us, had a big time New Orleans accent. There's a lot of poverty in Louisiana too, bro. All right, there's a lot of poverty. So that's the only thing about Louisiana. If you get a Louisiana chick, highly likely she came out of poverty. Poverty. I used to go back in some of these areas in Louisiana, and it's probably changed over 20 years. And Louisiana's behind about 10, 15, 20 years. I used to go back in these all crazy ass places in Louisiana. It was extreme poverty. Like, I remember I went to this recruit visit with this basketball player. She invited me to her house. They invited me to her house. Now, when I described this house, I was like, why would you invite someone to this house? But they wanted a scholarship. She was a good little basketball player. We ended up not signing her, and it was basically because I did not want to fucking go back to her house. All right, but we went to her house, and it was her living there, her sister living there, who was pregnant by a Pookie. All right. And he was living there. The mom was living there. The mom was there. The mom of the two girls. And her parents were there. All right. It was like 8 generations in one fucking house. I was like, God damn. It was like a slave plantation. All right. I was like, whoa. Too many people in this ramshackle shit for this shit to still be ramshackle. All right. And we sat down on the couch, and we talking about springs exposed. This is the fucking raggedy piece of shit couch, right? And it's dark and dank in here. I mean, it's barely even this is like a tin roof. It's horrible in here. I'm like, oh my God. I sit down, and it's cockroaches having the goddamn, the demolition derby. All on the floor, on the walls, everywhere. It's cockroaches running like this. They just all over the floor. I can't even put my bag down, my shoes. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, oh shit. Cockroaches going crazy. And I'm saying, I'm like, what? You invited me to this shit? And they just sitting there having a conversation with me like, yeah, so, about your university and, what does the scholarship entail? I was like, oh my God, get me the fuck out of here, bro. This is nuts. They was having a party. It would look like a damn, roaches was racing. They was at home, bro. Racing. I was like, oh my Lord, shit. They all on the couch and everything. I was making sure I didn't have roaches laying eggs in my pocket when I left. I was like, no. I could have changed their life, but I said, no mas. I don't think I called them back ever again. All right, that was crazy. I've never seen cockroach infestation like that. That was the wildest shit. That was Louisiana. I was in Louisiana. I said, this is the wildest shit I ever seen. Y'all live in this? You live in this? I mean, man, major poverty. And they had a whole pregnant young black woman in there. They was black, of course. They were black. Okay. and she just walking around with her big pregnant belly. headed to Nowheresville. And I think it was outside of Lafayette, Louisiana, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was outside of Lafayette. I think it was probably in Lafayette. I was like, hell no, bro. This is absolutely crazy that people live like this. This is 2001. I said, man, this is insanity. Y'all ain't got no goddamn raid or something? Y'all don't got no raid? You ain't got no nothing to solve this problem. You got all these adults living here, and we can't get one person to lay a trap or something. All right, anyway. It wasn't public housing. It was just a house all by itself. It was like a house. I mean, it was in a neighborhood, but not in a very wealthy neighborhood. It was a very poor neighborhood. And it wasn't like ramshackle. I mean, I guess it was ramshackle, but it was like a country rural area in Lafayette, Louisiana. He says, I was in Crowley. Holy mackerel, man. I was like, God damn, man. People live like this. This is terrible, bro. He said that was grandpa built the house. Yeah, their grandparents probably built that house. They probably don't have to pay for nothing. The house probably is paid off. I was like, this is disgusting, man. Oh, man, dude. I was like, no, thank you. I only lived in Louisiana 1 year. I could not take it, man. Louisiana was different. All right, anyway. Shout out to Blue Baggins. Did I get that right there? He says that ninja out here singing and dancing since he was 11 years old and about to lose half for a chick he was married to for 6 years. Free agent lifestyle for life. He was singing, tap dancing on the stage, doing all the work. And what did she show up? Gave him some vagina and about to dip out with his money. Shout out to Big Boss Man. Says there are very few people that are relationship material, but there are very, very, very few people that are marriage material. I say that only 5% are at most are marriage material. Okay, at most are marriage material. I agree. A lot of people just want weddings and they want a covenant. They want some sort of support, which I'm like, I'm gonna just rent you then. Okay. Steven says it's time for us as a society to accept that the vast majority of relationships are for a season, not a lifetime. We should find a way for both parties to move on without completely fracturing the family, creating poverty and bankruptcy, etc. I would start with the 50-50 default custody. I would do the same thing. But we don't have that in our court system. We have fighting. We have the bullshit. And I'm like, that's what you guys are going to have to get on the back end. NGN says, as someone who never tried alcohol, smoking, or drugs, who got called weird for not screwing up my life, I have zero sympathy for people with drug and alcohol problems. He says, there was a woman and a man at my job last year that got fired for drugs. My job pays good money. FYI, weed is a drug too. 100% is classified as one. So you probably couldn't be under the influence of it if you're operating heavy machinery. So yes. But that should also be possibly vitamin C and Tylenol. Let me make sure my maids didn't hit the doorbell here. Okay. I got to watch it. Okay. All right. We got our brother Daniel Mack says it's easy to move on. Pay the MF and restocking fee and get your money up, not your funny up. Let's go. Let's go. Men who want to get married. Boss up, nigga. My advice to you is come in with a bag that you're willing to lose half of in a short amount of time. It's like being on the blackjack table. Bitch could just come in and sweep the table. So that's why we say in the free agent lifestyle, get leverage first. And then if you get married and then you get divorced, you can afford the divorce. If you can't afford a divorce, don't get married because divorce is almost pending. Our brother here, Donnie Yin, in the building says, hey, coach, one piece of advice for men is to look up their state website and estimate what a divorce would cost them financially, assuming a typical marriage. Then imagine that money sitting next to the woman when she asks for your commitment. Just consider that. Just look at that money. Just stack it. Actually feel the money. Take a picture of the money and say, yeah, this right here is what I'm going to lose. And people are like, but marriage is not about money. It is. Cesar Quintano with the co-sponsorship. Shout out to you, brother. Let me see if I can ring the bell for you. Good to be here. Good to see you here. I'm rich, bitch. And remember, just because a marriage lasted 10 years doesn't mean the marriage was good for 9 years. The marriage could have been good for only 3 to 5 years, and they went through 5 years of just kind of deliberating. Bullshit. NGN, sound the bitch alarm for this. Marijuana is a drug that doesn't help you boss up. No one cares about your excuses. Drugs are bad, no exception. And that's all drugs, for sure, including that one. And he says, what do Pookies and female pilots have in common? Both are known to crash out. All right, we got jokes. We got jokes. All right, we're going back around one more time. Mr. Muhammad is in the building. Let me make sure I got both of your super chats. Because he did. Hold on for a second. Let me go ahead and go back. Did you change your name in one of them? You must have changed your name in one of them, because I see one, but sometimes on this app, people change their name. But let's see here. Okay, so I have found one from the 4th. It says, morning coach, this is exactly 4 days. Okay, I got that one. The 4 days, 12 hours, 37 minutes. Then I see another one, and then it says, can you read my other super chat? But he's talking about who's going to win the Super Bowl. Is that one? That's the one I see. Now, sometimes on Ko-Fi, it changes the name. So you'll have to tell me if you changed the name. But I've actually read all of them. So I don't know which one I missed. You have to tell me which one I missed. All right, so going back over here, this is an update on our brother David. Listen to the guy. Listen. Remember the guy I told you? He was married. Hey, brother, can I tell you who you are? I don't want to out you. What you can do is, if you're in the chat, can I tell you who you are and what you mean to the Coach Gang? Because I don't know if they want to know it. He said it was an hour ago. All right, so the one I see doesn't have anything on it. It was an hour ago. It says, I wish I could tell you who this guy is. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. I can show you. Let's see here. It just says, can you read my super chat? Then it says nothing. And then it says yesterday's chat. It literally shows up as nothing. But if you want to type it in the chat, let me know. I see you in the chat, so I'll read it off the chat. Just type it in again. Is he listening to me, David? All right. I don't know if I can say who he is. All right. Because he definitely. Oh, he's not Andrew Tate. All right. Anyway. Oh, I see where. No, I don't see where you put it. Just people might be curious, because I don't want to put your business out here in these streets. You donated and you might want it to be anonymous out here. It's not Andrew Tate. It's not anybody big like that. All right. But he does have a presence in our community here. All right, let's see here. I'll just read what happens. I'll just tell you the scenario. All right, so here's the scenario. 16-year together, 12-year marriage, 3 children, and his wife had a seeking arrangement account, 4 years old. Brother, when I tell you, it's cold out here. It's cold out here in these streets. It's cold, man. Now, we don't know what the marriage was. I can't tell you what goes on in these marriages. I cannot tell you what goes on. All I know is the result, because all marriages are different. All divorces are different, but they do have similarities. There are similarities. And there are some principles that I can show you that these things are similar in these relationships. So I don't know what happened in marriages. I don't know what happened. I don't know who's the good guy or the bad guy. I don't know if she's a bitch or you're the I don't know. I don't know. And you better get a DNA test on all them babies. All right, go get a DNA test on them kids. Could be one of the sugar daddies out here. Okay? But we got 16 years together, 12-year marriage. All right, almost 2 decades together. They produced 3 children, or somebody produced 3 children. And he says he's done but he says you found her 4-year-old seeking arrangement account. Okay. All right. Shout out to, let me go back. I do see your chat now. I got you. But man, it's tough. It's tough, dude. What do I tell you, man? These marriages go south, but people still stay together. And sometimes the man stays for the kids. Sometimes the woman strings him along to get to the 10-year mark. Sometimes she wants to work it out. No, he's not in Canada. He's in Las Vegas. He's in Nevada. All right, he's in Nevada. Man, it gets bad. It's cold out here. It is cold, and nothing really shocks me anymore because I see it happening all the time. I hear these stories. And he announced it here. He super chatted us about maybe a month or two ago and said, yeah, he's getting divorced. I was shocked because, I was shocked because I remember him being married. So I was like, damn, what happened? But, nothing surprises me anymore. Shout out to Martin Muhammad says, Coach, I've been baptized. I am legit now a full authorized official Money Mindset member. He says, I have been, but now I'm a super duper boss up ninja. Shout out to you. Let's boss up.
Boss up,
all right, that part I didn't see in there, so it must have got deleted out of the chat. All right, but the streets are calling these women back. All right, if they started out in the street, they will go back from where they came, and they peace sleeves will start itching. Peace sleeves will start itching, and they want to get back out there. No, it's not a content creator. It's not a content creator, just so you guys know. But I don't see him saying I could say, I don't know if I can say his name because, people start watching and then, but it's cold out here, man. It's diabolical. It's diabolical. There's no heart out here in these marriages, man. When they go south, and a lot of them do, most of them do, literally half of them do. And those are the ones that go legally south. 50% divorce rate is the legal divorces, not the separations, not the living separate bedrooms, not the I'll stay for the kids. 50% of these marriages are marriages that end legally, not the ones that that the love is gone and they just sticking it out. Shit. It's not KT King. All right, and I haven't seen him say anything. Let me refresh the screen. Maybe he's telling me right now. Good luck, man, out here. Good luck, man, and good luck, men. It's tough out here. Yeah, the silent divorces and the people that just hate each other and just living through it because they got grandkids. All right, those aren't counted in the divorce rate. But I count them in my book. I'm like, those are divorces. Those are unsuccessful marriages. All right, yeah, enough of that one. Shout out to everybody. We'll be back tonight. All right, Rosalinda, here she comes. All right, and we out of here. Peace.
Boss up, nigga.